Yo, Carnage, what you saying? Good day, mate. Beat you to it. What, you going live, mate? I'm trying to show some fishes, but they're hiding from camera. They're a nightmare, look. As soon as you put camera near them, they go over the other side. I think they're sick of being chased. Hey, Wes, how you doing? We're doing some axe stuff with you, mate, so I'll be looking at some axes, man. I'm just going to set my sen up because I'm running a bit late. So give me a minute. How you doing? Welcome. Abstract Opal Maniac. Hello, how are you, sir? I'm sitting outside the workshop at the minute because it's chucking it down. This will be awesome. Yeah, basically, I'm just going to talk about what you need to make a carving axe that will carve something, basically. So, good, you. Awesome. Yeah, I was going to show off the fact that I got 2 new knives, put me up to 70. Ha, mate, 70 knives. You do it, man. Do it. I'm going to be on for an hour or more. Where's that? Was nuts last night. How many donations you got for my mallet? I know. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't catch it, unfortunately. I was busy. But there is some fish in there. But I was going to show Corey what go on. I've had to faff with my things. I've found that these two, there's a pair of Corys here, corridoras. They're following each other around like nobody's business, like constantly next to each other. And it looks like, from the size of them, one of them's little, one of them's big. It looks like they're a mating pair, or they're definitely a pair. So they will at some point. Hopefully, I'll get them in a tank and get them mating. So yeah, that's amazing. You got some donations for your axe. Did you do that for a charity thing? Did you, Carnage? Where's mate? Dima. Pandas. Yeah, I got some little pandas. Look, this is a pair. These two. Yes, Corey. Shalom, brother. I'm just showing the fish tank. I'm not going to be doing this. I'm just waiting for people to turn up. There's 3 pandas, but these two are inseparable. They're literally that close to each other constantly. And that third one just sort of bods in and out and does his own thing. Something has been freaking these fish out though, look. See, they've never done this before. They're moving out of the way all the time. So something's been freaking them out, and I've got a funny feeling it's this dozy fucker at the back that's been getting a bit brutal with them. One of them is still actually hiding. You see the tetra hiding just there under that leaf at the top, look. And it's split the pack up, so I'm gonna have to keep my eye on this fish. I have double fed it as well, but it's so dumb. It just lets all the food fall past it. So oh, that's awesome. You got the shipping donated. That's cool. Now it's letting folks know I'll be mailing out the freebies. Nice. Some donation shippings. I'm going to be doing that for, I don't know if you know Homemade with Ron's channel. He makes lots of knives and leather sheaths and wood stuff. He's an amazing guy, and he's made a spoon knife just as a trial to see how he gets on. And he's enjoyed making it, and I think he's going to sharpen it up and send it me. And I've got the same thing, so I'm going to donate him some money for Super Chat. Also, if you notice somewhere on my phone, oh yeah, it's up the top. I've got Super Chats turned on and all that business, so not that I want anyone of my friends to actually donate to me, because that'd be weird. But they're on, so we'll see what happens. Flippy fish. Yeah, he's giving the rest PTSD, exactly. Yeah, he's got such a great bunch of people, man. All those guys, Wes, Mike, Dad's Workshop. There's so many of them too, even Plywood, Woodchucker. There's loads of them. They're awesome. The American Contingency. They're brilliant people. Korean Peters, hello. Friends, hope you all have a nice day. Thanks, Korean. Hi. Oh, it's Cohen. Sorry. Anyway, that's the tank update. I'm going to be basically quarantining that big fucker, trying to get it out of there because it's playing havoc with these little fish, and I'm not having it. So it's going to get quarantined in the tank. Anyway, onwards. I will put some stuff in the fish tank, in the workshop, and I'll come and grab you in a minute. I'll let you just sit and watch the fishes for a minute. And then they've all bugged off. There we go. Getting back this end. There we go. I also had a bit of an incident with my light, so I had to fix it. See, I got to get through 1,000 to be able to get other stuff guys can do. I'm still small potatoes. Yeah, but he's still doing it, mate. That's the point. It's small potatoes for like 3-4 months. Aaron, mate, how you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, neons are just ping. They just stand out, don't they? They just stand out. I'm just going to drop some stuff in the workshop. I'll be back.
Is it true or is it a lie? Make your decision. I think it's true. I think it's very plausible that they didn't be like that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's true.
True?
Yeah.
What about saying true? All saying true. David, truth or lie? Yes, of course it's true.
Whenever I eat beans on toast, I always imagine I'm a rescue helicopter, and with every forkful, I'm airlifting tiny bald men on a raft to safety.
How long have you done this for?
Since I was about 8.
Right. Any reason to do this for? Just to get some
There we go. Fish, 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 fish. My wife has guppies. Oh, nice. Bug, how you doing? I got 2 knives, Aaron. Nice. Yo, Steve, how you doing, man? The neons. Well, it's a full house, isn't it? I better do something. How about it, people? Welcome back. Hi, folks. Welcome back to the workshop. It's sunny now, so I'm going to have to open the door. It's getting warm. Bradley. Stick my coffee on there. Get this door open. Bit of fannage. Should fix my door really, shouldn't I? There we go. We're all good. Let's get you in this. Eating fish. Nice. Just babysitting. Awesome. Welcome. The gang. Let's go. No more drips above the doorway. Oh, they're doing my head in. Yeah, they're dripping down onto the plastic bag. That's the issue. First one of many. So we go. Right, we're in. We're in the older, and we're good. Oh, it's a bit warm in here. Should just get myself set up straight away, shall I? Get the fan on. Right, people, how's it going? Yeah, no, that was just annoying the other day. I'm glad everyone enjoys me getting wound up. There we go, fan's coming up to speed. Excellente. Classed as a survival knife. Cool. What did you buy, Aaron? Let's have a look. Hit the like, comment and subscribe. Awesome. Thanks, people. Cheers, Stephen. Yeah, tag us in, man. Wes tagged me in the video today. I woke up to that. I was like, wow, cool. That's so cool, man. I really appreciate that, dude. It's fun. Not only is it like a fun little shout out, it was like a cool video, you know? I get to see what people do when they get like, what's it called? When they get encouraged and they're like pushed into doing stuff. It's really cool. I think we should do a phone drop count. That's the first one. I might do another one when I flip it in a minute, but basically I'm going to try and keep it like that. I basically got my live running on the laptop as well, so I can watch the chat. 303 Collector, good morning, mate, and God bless you. God bless you too. I do, and I'm not sorry. You do what you like, Dima. You're all good. Making out. I'm going to be basically testing out some axes. And basically talking about axes and stuff, because Wes was like, I want to buy an axe, what's crack, sort of thing. So I'm going to try and inform the masses on axes, basically, and do a little bit about it and why you would pick one and why you wouldn't, and what to look for. Do you need a specialist axe? I'm basically going to be doing... Didn't even see my morning EDC video. Oh, I saw one of your videos just now with a you were slicing a tube just like literally just straight through, like how to sharpen a knife. I saw that one, Carnage. But I will look out for your other one, mate. Axing always pulls them in. Well, this is the thing, it's not necessarily to axe something, even though I'm gonna. But yeah, basically I've ended up with a couple of nice axes in my possession, and I wanted to inform some other people, namely Wes and anyone else who's interested in what to do, because axing out like a spoon, when you're axing out a spoon, so get a big spoon or an even bigger spoon, when you're axing out a spoon, there's a few things to look for. And that's the first thing you kind of need to learn. Not the first thing, but one of the main things you need to learn. Yeah, I got caught in the rain on the motorbike just on the way back. The last 400 yards it just went poof. I've still got damp jeans out of it, so. Ah, the toilet paper roll, yeah, sharp. No, it was sharp as well. You literally just pushed it through it like every 30 minutes. We need it. Where do you need it? Oh, you do need it, Dima. Did I tell you I got a chainsaw? Trying to get it started? Do it, man. My advice for getting a chainsaw started is take the plug out and chuck some fuel in it. Put the plug back in. That might start it. You have to figure out what's wrong, why it's not starting, but I can do most stuff like that. Got myself one of them lightsaber jet lighters. Woo! 6-inch flame, fucking hell. Do some plumbing with that, mate. Are axes absolutely necessary, Dima? No, they are not absolutely necessary. It's just one of the many skills. So obviously the 3 things that you're going to basically require if you're going to make spoons or bowls or green wood craft in that kind of hand tools way There's lots of tools you could talk about, hand planes and stuff like that, but the three things you're mainly going to need is an axe, a nice one like that, and a knife, and some sort of hook knife. Basically that's what you're going to need. So I talk about a few tools and bits, but the reason why an axe is not necessary but bloody useful is also a saw would be useful as well. So a saw, a blade, a curved blade, another blade, and an axe. Basically, if you've got these 4 tools, you could make a hell of a lot of things. So welcome new people. Jury Van, how you doing, man? Whoa. Or do they speed it up? Yeah, they speed it up massively. That's the point, Dima. You got it. What's your most effective detox tip? Detoxing from what? Basically just stop doing it. I checked the spark plug, put new fuel, use carb cleaner. I think I have to clean the fuel line. Yeah, make sure you're getting fuel to it. Definitely. Axes built America. Pretty much, mate. Yeah, lumber, timber, all that kind of thing. It all got built. All built it, didn't it? Wooden houses. That's where it came from. And a lot of that came from Britain. Obviously, American ancestry is whatever. Arguably this, that, or the other, but it's definitely European. So Dutch, Spanish, Irish, English. You're eating pizza, nice. I looked at the website. Whoa. Strong arm tools, and the hatchet you have is worth 300 here. Yeah, this one is about €270 because it's in euros, because it's from can't remember what it's called now. Ukraine. It's from Ukraine. Jesus love you. Thanks, Jesse. He loves you too. Holy Jesus or taco truck Jesus, would I be happy to see either of right now? See what? Either what? Hey, what? No, I want tacos. Yeah, so do I. I had fish tacos last night, actually. A starter kit from Beavercraft is perfect. Yeah, it'll get you going. That's the point, and that's the thing. You don't need an axe like this, even though it's beautiful. This is a small camp axe, though. This is not like a traditional weighted carving axe. It's quite light. Jeebus is a decent lad. He's all right, isn't he? Nice beard. Tell me, Brad. I've been looking at carpentry habits on Amazon. Yeah, so these are nice hatchets, but I've also got your standard run-of-the-mill, what would you call it, B&Q Harbour Freight. These type axes, one of which I've actually I think I stuck one of these back together. I welded it back together at some point. One of them I did anyway. I can't see where I did it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you see where I ground it. I actually welded that back together there and put like a pin inside it, like a tube, because this is just tubular and it's empty. It's hollow. But these are the sort of axes you're more likely to see in your normal whatever, B&Q, tool station, fucking garden centre or whatever. Jesus God. The one hatchet I have works pretty good though, don't you think? It's nice, man. This is the thing. It's about getting the skills with your axe. It's the first spoons I ever made, like this one and this one, which are not exactly amazing spoons, but wacky wild designs that I kind of went for. I made both of these with this axe. Look at it. Do you know what I mean? If it was left outside, it'd be better, wouldn't it? Taco truck, Jesus is a fine fella. Yo, Sglad. The one in your right hand is welded. Yeah. Well, you can see I snapped the head off it. I had a log stuck on it and I smashed the log through and it like just snapped the thing off it. So this is now actually a better axe in a way because I've welded it up. Here we call them Walmart hatchets. Yeah, Walmart or whatever, something like that. That's what you're going to get. I buy mine online by Knives and Tools in the Netherlands. Nice, good website then. Camping hatchets, yeah, anything that's... But this is the point I'm trying to get down to. This is the point I'm trying to get down to. The difference between this and this, apart from it having a wooden handle, is not a lot. Really, not a lot. The difference between this and this is under the sheath. This is the difference. The only difference really that matters is the angle of this blade. And now you're not going to be able to see this too well, but you can see that one of them is thick and wedge shaped, which is what it's for. It's for splitting logs like that. And one of these is thin, like a knife edge. Yeah, and that's the difference. That's the only difference. So if you get one of these hatchets, a Walmart hatchet or whatever you call it, and grind it, which I'm going to do, and grind it down back further, you can make that into a very similar cutting surface, cutting edge. Yeah, and that's what matters. Hey, how you doing, monkey? All right, bro. Yeah, if it works. This is our point. I used this to make multiple spoons before I got that one, and I just saw that on eBay and went boom, so I just jumped on it straight away because it's half the price of a new one. And I knew that wood tools is good tools, so yeah, I saw that. You had an old video where you used the bench grinder and ground it, didn't you? And then you got your auto grinder, auto sharpener, and redid it. Pretty cool. But basically that's what I was going to be talking about. The difference between what's... I mean, this is like, what, $5.99? 10 pounds English. These work out about, with a sheath, about 80 English pounds from Wood Tools. Still buy them. Go to the Wood Tools website. Robin Wood, great guy, awesome tools. It is the angle of the dangle, monkey. You are correct. And the difference between 10 quid, 80 quid, and 250 quid, whatever this is, right, is not a lot, really. This is just a really nicely made one. They've thought about it a lot, down to the fact that you can see, I don't know if you can see that on there, they've even put the wedge inside the head on the opposite angle to the grain to make it like look beautiful. So they've thought about it. It's a nicely made axe. They are off the shelf, these. I've looked into this tool company and they are off the shelf. These are not made specifically for people, but they do make them handmade, blacksmithed, I believe. But I'm still not sure because I've not looked into the company loads, but I just went through their website. Don the YouTube vloggen. Yes, mate. Yeah, as long as it's an apex edge, you're perfect hitting. Yeah, basically 22 degrees. That's all you need to know. 22. So 22, 22, deuce, deuce, deuce. That's about the right angle for an edge. Like, I don't actually have an angle finder right now, but I would be guessing that that edge is about 22 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, it's a gift. It's a gift from one of my awesome subscribers who's unfortunately not here to see any of this. But, you know, life goes on. It's a shame. But I'm only an email away. Obviously. Plug my phone in. Just plugging my phone in. So, yeah, I wouldn't have normally got something like that. I would have normally bargained hunted on eBay and done it that way. And all that kind of thing, but sent to me as a gift. What am I supposed to do? Send it back? Do you know what I mean? It came from Ukraine, but they are fairly high end tools. I will say that for that price, Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'm going to send you some stuff, man. I'm going to send you some stuff because you finding it hard to get hold of these Mora blades, aren't you? These basic Mora knives. Yeah, this is real basic stuff. And you're finding it difficult because you're not in Europe and you're in Canada, and Canada's fucking expensive for everything. So I'm gonna sort some of these out, mate. I'm gonna get on YouTube, eBay, sorry, and I'm gonna find one that's for sale in Canada, and I'm gonna get it sent to you. Yeah, that's my plan. When that happens, I don't know, but that's the plan. Because you'll be so surprised, you'll be so chuffed with them knives, man. They're awesome. Hey, Java, how you doing? Hi. Good day, Master Wood. Ha, Timar, how you doing, man? You good? Yeah, a lot of stuff made in Europe's good. I'm still a bit protective of this one. I'm kind of keeping it on a soft cloth over there because I don't want to scratch it or fuck it up. It's basically like a show axe almost. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll go find you one, man, for like $25 or whatever they are, or maybe even $30-40, which is 25 quid over here. We'll sort it, man. We'll sort it. I'm just a bit slack on doing stuff like that, but whoa, back's all wet. Oh yeah, I did that on the way out, mate. I went to get a vape, and I couldn't even get a vape, not the top. You know, there's high 80 ones that you've got, Monkey. I couldn't find a top for it. So for the same price, I've got a new one with a different top on it. So, 6 quid. CC, hello, sir. So yeah, basically that's what I was going to do. Chat about axes, stuff. I'm probably going to end up axing something out because there's a fucking 120 people in here. Like, what the actual crack? Is that a Skyway? What, this? Or the axes, you mean? David James, how you doing? Do you mean the axes, Dave? You're funny, please don't go bald. I'm not going to go bald, mate. I've already got a bit of a receding, but I'm not going to go bald. Even though there's a video of me, there's a short of me in Sheffield, go and have a look for it on my channel, where all my hair's wet here, and I look proper bald. So go and have a laugh. The box on your truck shirt. Oh, the BMX. It's a bloke, an English actor called Sid James from the 60s in English. He was in an English comedy series called Carry On. And he's just sat on a BMX. It's just a silly funny t-shirt. Slick hair still. You know, Straub. How you doing, man? Yeah, this is the thing. I can find the devices, but I can't find the tops, Monkey. It's like, ugh. Apparently there's one in Shirebrook, but I looked outside the window and saw the rain coming, and I was like, I'm going to fucking get home and do a live before it all kicks off. So, yeah, basically that's what I was going to do, talk about the differences between those axes, and I was going to actually go so far as to get one of these axes and change this angle right down and see if I can get it to be a fine edge, just like a wood axe or a Sway Tools axe. Classic bikes? What, a BMX? It's a fucking BMX, mate. I had BMXs. I used to have BMXs when I was a kid, but I don't know if it's Sway. What did you call it? Skyway. Don't know if it's a Skyway, mate. I'm gonna do my live when yours is done. Nice. Well, I'll be an hour and a bit or whatever, but don't be shy to just say run on or whatever. BBB, shalom, brother. You're good. So yeah, these are the axes that I was gonna that I was gonna change that angle. And if you look, even the difference between these two axes is quite a lot. That is, well, let's get some calipers out and find out. Some digi calipers with no battery in them. So this is about, what we're talking, 7 mil, something like that at the cutting edge. Oh, 6 mil at the cutting edge. Nicky knew, you Stop it. Appreciate every single live you have done for us, side. You're a legend. Keep doing what you do. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful person, and I have no idea where that 20 quid's gone. But thank you. It spins me out. I'm just going to be spun out by it all. So thank you so much. You don't have to do that. You know you don't have to do that. And you've probably just done that to make me sweat, haven't you? To watch my face light up. You crazy peeps. You're crazy people. But I love you all the same. I appreciate you as well, Nick, a lot. You know that. The amazing Nicky New. Everyone go and subscribe to Nicky New's channel. I think it's Fusion Rocket. Is that right? Fusion Rocket. Hey Nick, how you doing? You good? Crikey me girl. It's the nowhere in particular line. How you doing, brother? You good? Let me see your workshop, please. Can you see it? I'll do a camera thing in a minute. I'll do one in a minute. Yup. I knew it. Corey. So yeah. This is 5 mil. Just over 5 mil. 5.1 or 2. Nicky. You know, I'm going to have to spend that 20 quid on something good for a live. And this one is at least 6.5 mil. So there's a big difference just between two shitty axes. The difference mainly with an axe and how it works. Meet your mate Rita down the beach. Lovely Rita, Nita maid. Awesome. Have a good time down the beach. Fucking great fun. I hope it's hot and sunny and you can have a nice time and chat and walk and stuff. That's really cool. I'm alright nowhere in particular, mate. I'm all good. RP! How you doing, brother? Thanks, Carnage, man. I appreciate you as well, bro. There is not much difference between us. Probably just a couple of months on eBay. On YouTube. That's all that's going to be the difference, isn't it? So, Corey. Next placo better be called Corey. Yes, brother. That's going on a placo. That's going on a placo, you mad bunch. You're absolutely balmy, all of you. Well, I love you all the same. I'm going to buy a placo and I'm going to call it Corey. I'm going to buy some placo discs for it to get it big. I'm going to feed it. Yeah, well, but the thing is, Carnage, you go to work for a living and look after your family and act like a real man and do what you need to do to get there. Do you know what I mean? And you don't have time to just do lives all the time and bumble and talk shit and annoy everyone, do you? So there's a big difference in time spent online as well, mate. I've spent so long on YouTube, man, ever since like what, 2006, 7, just watching and seeing and changes and how people do stuff and what goes on, you know. I appreciate it, Carnage. You're a fucking star, man. Christ almighty, Lions, you can probably buy a Hornby engine now. I might do. Yeah, maybe I'll buy some bits and bobs. I'm going to just let it stack, mate. I'm going to let it stack. I don't even know how it works. Like I said, I don't even know where that 20 quid's gone. It's just like in the ether somewhere right now. So, USA be like, hell yeah. Nilo, how you doing, brother? Give us a dab, man. Give us a dab. Well, you would be what you are, Carnage. So don't put yourself down, brother. You're a fucking awesome person and you've got a great personality. You have a good laugh. You know how to talk to people. You know knives like beyond me, what I know. So you are, without me, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they take 70%. No, 30%. They take 30%, basically. So, but whatever, that's just the way it is. You can't change that. So everyone deals with that the same way, don't they? And to be fair, that's free money. That's just gifted, nice, beautiful people doing nice things. So it's nothing. I don't care if they take half of it, in a way. It's like, whatever, mate. Cool. But I'm just gonna let it stack up and see what happens. But yeah, there's a bit fucking putting me off. There's a big difference between axes, basically. Even ones that are the same, look the same, rubber handle, tubed. There's nothing solid in there. That's a tube, and that's just a big old lump of steel that's probably not even hardened that well. Yeah, well, that's what we do, man. That's the gang, innit? That's what I was doing that all along, just helping other people get where they want to get. Do you know what I mean? Let people do it, and I appreciate it because I know that you appreciate that, Carnage. So all the better, man. All the better. As soon as you flash an axe, look, you just have to do this, don't you? And everyone goes mental. I know you're not putting yourself down, but you know what I'm saying. You are what you are with nothing to do with me. Mr. Wes, get the hell out of town, brother. What's going on? I'm going to stack up some stuff with enough to... I'm going to love all these as well. Where are they? I've just realised I can actually love these. I'm going to send love back by pressing a button. Thank you so much, bro. You don't know how much me inspiring you to do something has inspired me. So, first payment on my hatchet lesson. I'd do that for free, bro. Just fucking phone me. WhatsApp me, man. I'll sit with an hour. I'll sit for an hour with you. Do a hatchet lesson. No worries, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. All of you. Every single one of you. You're nuts. And I love you to pieces, man. Really do. There's another one that helped me so much. Wes, man. Wes... 10,000 subscribers 2 days ago or yesterday. Absolute birthday party, mate, for that. That's just awesome. 10,000 is big, but we know why. We know why Mr. Wes does it. Go subscribe to his channel. Go subscribe to Carnage. Go subscribe to all the people in my chat with a blue, with a blue badge. Give us some what was I saying? Fucking hell. Wes, man. Yeah, the guy's awesome. And me saying like, oh yeah, sprue making, quite cool. And you going, oh, that's quite fun actually, I might do that. And then inspiring yourself. Yeah, where's the shout out, man? He did a video for me. I saved it and sent it to people. And they were like, oh my God, that's so cool. And I was like, yeah, that is so fucking cool. Do you know what I mean? It's so nice when people do stuff. And I don't even think to do stuff like that. I've not got around to doing stuff like that. But he's so good at editing and stuff like that, which is where I lack. And that's where I'm going to start trying to do stuff more. You got so many great friends. And that's the main thing about it, Corey. That's the main thing in it. So many great friends out of it, man. So I appreciate all of you for doing that. I appreciate you anyway. Do you know what I mean? But definitely appreciate people doing stuff like that. I'd sit with you for free, mate, and just tell you what I know about axes. And it's not a hell of a lot, but it's probably what you need to know. So I know, RP. I know, mate. It comes in US dollars for some reason. I don't know why it's come in US dollars. It knows I'm in England. Show me something new. What do you want to know, Timar? What do you want to see? You want to see some new spoons? What's the last few spoons I made? There's the last little fish spoon nod to one of my subscribers that I made out of some beautiful spalted, if you can see it, some beautiful spalted applewood. It's a little bit punky and a little bit kind of soft, just on that corner there. But beautiful, cool little spoon, isn't it? Yeah, you're all freaking awesome. All of you. A lot awesome. Kumata as uasa para ala. What does that say, Nick? I don't know how to speak Spanish. I know Nick does. What do you want to see anyway, Timar? Thank you, Wilhelm. Thank you, brother. Welcome. William Benjamin. Benjamin. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, I'm going to fire up one of those things, and I'm going to try and put like a thinner angle on one of these axes, probably the one that I've already welded because it's a bit shafted anyway, and leave that one as a splitting axe. But this is the point, these are made for splitting. They're made for chopping wood. They're made with these notches in them, which are for getting, basically that's a hook. That's one of these, isn't it? That's what that's for. It's for getting nails out. So that in there, that's what that's for. So these are totally different axes. They're not made for carving with. But what material do you use for it? Ah, what material? This is apple or plum. It's apple or plum. I think it's apple. Thanks, RP13. Thanks, Moses Lopez. Appreciate you. Welcome. Also, Spanish name as well. Something new, Master Wood. Okay. I like sellotape. Help, Gav. This is apple wood. This beautiful, beautiful spoon. Let me just flick the camera and I'll show you how nice this spoon is. Get me off my face for a moment. Look at that. There's a little knot just in there, which leads into all that spalting, which isn't perfect at the moment. You can see where there's a bit of tear out in the corner there. But as little spoons go, I think that's a lot of fun, and it's a beautiful piece of wood. It's nowhere near finished. You can see, look at the cheek here. It's higher than the cheek here. But I did this in the dark, basically, over here, didn't I? So, for your information, all paint is less than half price at B&M, and lots of wallpaper is reduced to 50p a roll. Get yourself down to B&M. Gav's sponsored by B&M now. Excellent, mate. Hollywood. I've used Hollywood. Do you know what Hollywood's traditionally made with? What's made with Hollywood? That didn't come out very well, did it? What's traditionally made with Hollywood is a wand. So a wizard or a witch's wand is made with Hollywood. Hollywood is technically called Holywood, as in Holy Roman Empire, not Hollywood. But yeah, it's harder wood when it's dry. When it's green, it's quite tough, but it'll still get cut through when it's green. Fancy little knife, Spoonie. And there's lots wrong with this that I can pick. The handle's too thick here. It's too thick here, and it makes this look off center. So if I did that and drew two parallel lines, those gaps between the two are different to each other. This one's bigger on this side. But this is the whole point of doing what we do, innit? Practice, learning. It's all about seeing what everyone gets to. Using the opportunity to decorate this shed of a flat. Green door. Is that your promo code, Gav? Is that your promo code for BM? Green door. Go to B&M, buy some paint and put in Gav's promo code Green Door. Are you talking about the holy hand grenade of Hackintosh? Maybe. It could have been made of Hollywood. But that's also the reason why Hollywood, where they make movies in LA, California, that's why it's called Hollywood. Because it's an illusion. That's the whole reason. Hollywood. Super early HRE today. It's got to be done, mate. It's happening. It's tough shit. It's just happening. It's the way it is. Deal with it. It comes into all walks of life, though. This is what we know, Corey. It's what we know. It comes into all walks of life, doesn't it? Destined to Recover is live. Go and say hello to her. How the cog's coming along. I'm just finalising the design process, Gav. So, yeah, we'll touch base on that later, mate. Turning my fan off its fucking coat now. My biggest fan. It's in my workshop. So yeah, what I was going to do was basically try and turn you guys around and see if you can see my grinder member. So how are the clock? You know what they say about the Dutch wooden head, wooden shoes, wooden listen. I had a mate who had a wooden car, it wouldn't go. That's fucking oldest dad joke on earth, isn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna plug this little beastie in. Take the fan out. This is weird because I've got two angles on my camera. Hi folks, alright? You alright? How's it going? So yeah, let's do a bit of this with the screen. So I'm going to be using this little beastie, which is basically screwed to the desk and not really much safer than an house, but it does work. So just screw it down a little bit more, make sure it don't go too far. There we go. I'm basically going to end up I'm going to grind another angle on one of these axes, probably this one because it's the most knackered. Laugh my ass. Like all the rivers run to the sea, just about everything is linked to the HRE. Hey, I like that, mate. Get that on a t-shirt. Not with Morning Wood, mate. Not in this picture, man. Would be. Do you know what I mean? Hey, Timor, how you doing? Ramon, how you doing, sir? You good? I don't know if you'll actually be able to see me in this shot, but I will be standing here. I'm going to whip this one up. I might mute it just so you don't all get... You don't want to get your knob in there, mate. You don't want to get your knob anywhere near this. It fucking spins. What is it? How many revs a minute we got? It's only 150 watts. It doesn't say how many revs a minute, but it's a lot. It's a pretty quick beastie. Just make sure that's not going to get in there. We're up to speed. We're up to speed. There's no guards on it. How does that sound? Is that too noisy? $322, it's the same, is it? Yeah, this is a silver line. They're probably all the same, they're just different stickers on it, but hopefully that's not too noisy for everyone. The only irritation I have with a two stone grinder is when you're trying to put something in that there, you can quite often get it wedged in that one. So yeah, not awesome, but you can see what I'm getting at. Trying to get this more. There we go. So hopefully from that you'll be able to see what it is I'm getting at. Sounds good. Safety glasses. Yeah, I had them on, mate. They were off camera. These are my safety squints. They really look. Just got them off camera. Where have I put them now? Just had them on. But yeah, plenty of safety squints. Got some snap-on yellow ones. What about them? What are these? UH and snap-ons. I've just put ones down that I had on. I don't know where I've put them. I just had them just then. But yeah, safety squints. Engaged. Here we go. Keep them on my head. Keep everyone happy. Keep YouTube's happy and all that. But basically, what I want to show you is put that down there because it's fucking crap anyway. I've got a pair of ballet ones. I just had them in my hand, but I don't know where I've put them. You fucking joking, mate? Oh, where they've gone? They're very nice ones and all. Oh, they're in there. Anyway, so yeah, they're pretty good just for knocking it off. I mean, normally I'd file this back, but what I'm going to try and show you is a bit of this and a bit of let's have a look, a bit of catch up. Tired of losing. How you doing, brother? You good? So what I'm going to do is measure not the angle but the thickness of that, because that's technically what you're doing. And if you can see, just turn the camera and show you. If you can see now the difference in the length. So this is a lot wider, which allows it to be not a bad grind actually, not a bad grind. It allows it to be a lot flatter, whereas this side is a lot thicker. So there's a lot more meat in here, which is what we don't want. And if you look at this side here, it's taken that right down to a lot nicer, flatter edge. So all I've done is change that angle. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll show you. Thickness is roughly, we've got 9mm, just under. Let's have it in. Yeah, 9mm. Now if we look at the other side, the one that's unground, look at the thickness difference. Yeah, so lock that off. That's set at 9mm. Look at the difference in that thickness. Yeah. So obviously you can use a pair of crap calipers to like even mark it, but that's the difference we're talking. And all that is the corner of there. It's that corner there we're talking about. Yeah. And I've taken that off, and on the other side you should be able to see it's a lot flatter. Yeah, and that's the difference between a cutting axe that works well and a cutting axe that doesn't. And there's not a lot more difference than that. All messages. What's this? Fan funding. Yeah, so you see the difference. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what'll change this from a hatchet that cost 10 quid from Walmart, Asda, B&Q, Tool Station, whatever you want to call it, yeah, into something that's capable, pretty well capable as well, of carving. Yeah. So if I do that to the other side as well, it's going to bring that angle right down. And this is the angle we're talking about here. Yeah, so we'll bring that angle right down, take like this, basically take like this meat off it. Focus, you fuck. And that's what'll happen. Yeah, and we'll end up with a finer edge. And that is what we're talking about when we're talking about a carving axe that's capable. Yeah. If you look at the thickness of this edge on there, yeah, that thickness that's there, look, there's nothing there, is there? So it's a great difference, and that's what we're talking about. So you can turn almost any axe into a very, very capable edge tool for carving. Yeah, trying to get it to focus. Put my finger there, look. Yeah, so you can see that angle is a lot lower. 22 degrees, something like that. Any less, you're going to get really thin edge. And what happens with a very thin edge, unless your steel is really nicely hardened, is you'll find that it'll chip or bend or break. Hey Elijah, how you doing, man? And that's the difference, basically. That's what we're talking. Who's that in my house? So there we go, close-up shots done. What I would do normally is file it on the rough and the hard, the rough and the smooth there, and then I'd file that back down. So a lot of things to do with cutting edges on knives is very similar. So if you see the difference between, let's get my tools out properly. The difference between tool axes, sharp tools and different tools for different things, yeah? Spoon over there, put that off, put my axe out. So the same happens with blades. This is what I'm saying, Wes. This is what's important. When you're buying an axe, that's what's important. And how it feels, how heavy it is, what it's made of, how long you want it to last, how cool it looks. All comes second to that specific piece of information. And this is what I learned. So someone in, you know, spoon carving community will tell you this is shit, which it is. But it will do the job, and they'll admit that as well. But this is what we're talking about. This is the proper down to the meat and what we call it, brass tacks. Down to the brass tacks of it, yeah? That's what matters. And Carnage will tell you this. You could tell me this from what you've got. So here's two different knives, yeah? One's a Mora 106, 82mm blade, I think. Nice, beautiful. Made in Mora in Sweden. That's what the company's named after, Mora. It's a town in Sweden where the steel comes from. And something different like the bushcraft knife that I made, which is this one. Yeah, in this beautiful sheath that was a gift. So this is my bushcraft knife. It's pretty sharp. It's not super sharp, but it's getting pretty sharp, yeah? The difference between these, I'll show you in the other camera. Thanks, Wes, mate. Appreciate it. So it won't help you necessarily pick an axe, but when you look at axes, you'll know what you're looking at. And obviously the difference between them, I'll explain. You see this, look? One of those blades is so thin it can't even focus on it, look. And again, this is kind of what we're talking about. This angle of those two, the angle of those two pieces. Yeah, so this angle here, which is the blade angle, but I can't show you that way because you can't see it. But it's technically, this is the same blade angle, yeah? So you look at that blade angle, it's quite short, quite stout, and quite fat. I think this is about 6mm. Let's have a look with the calipers. So this is 4mm. Let me put this fucking really sharp knife down. This is a 4mm blade, yeah? So there's 5mm, and it's 4mm, yeah? Quite thick, quite chunky. It's made for a different practice. It's made for bushcraft, yeah? So that's what it's for. If you look at this blade, it's instantly thinner. So this is 2.5mm. So it's literally half the thickness. It's 2 3/4 mil, 2 1/4 mil basically. So this is half the thickness straight away, yeah? Focus, you fuck. Big shout out to AVE. He's never going to be watching, but big shout out to AVE. And there you can see that angle. Yeah, a lot thinner, a lot more acute angle. If anyone remembers like GCSE maths or whatever, it's an acute angle because it's smaller. Yo, Demo, what are you saying? Cheers, Carnage. Appreciate you, man. And that's what you're looking for. And that will create a not easier, sharper edge on a blade. Yeah, but these are for different tasks. Yeah, this is for carving wood specifically, even though you could use this as a camp knife. They're just as useful. They're not as hard wearing though, obviously, not as hardy. You take this knife out on a camp, yeah, you can chuck it in a river, do what you want with it. It's never going to come apart. It's made of 001 Sheffield tool steel. It's nails, absolute nails. As you can see from the patina on it, where it sat in a box for years and never got fixed or sorted. I like it. I think it's fun. It's got my name on it. So if he joined, we would both die off, man. Who's that? Oh, if he joined, dude, I would fucking, I don't know what I'd do. I'd freak out big time. Absolutely freak out big time. Hi Jeff, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Welcome to the Lines Fix It Sharp. I'm just talking about blade angles and sharpness. So the blade angle on this, for the thickness, is actually not as steep as you would think, not as steep as the axe. If you join that plumber prick, no, not him. There's a YouTuber Carnage called AVE. I think his channel's called Boltar. He's a Canadian dude. He's funny as fuck. You'd love him. He has a saying. He has loads of sayings. His whole fucking thing's just sayings. But yeah, he basically has a load of sayings. Keep your dick in a vice is one of them, which is hilarious. I think it's a variation of keep your stick on the ice. But yeah, he's a Canadian YouTuber. He's brilliant. I'd go and put my t-shirt on. That's what I'd do. I've got a fucking t-shirt of AVE. But yeah, you can see. And these are made for different tasks. This is what I'm getting at, yeah? So this is what I'm getting at now. These are made for different tasks, yeah? I would quite happily knock that through a block of wood with another piece of wood, yeah? I'd split a log with this. I don't think I'd want to do that with this, even though it'd probably handle it. I wouldn't want to bend it. It is full tang, but it's a small tang. Whereas this is actually full tang all the way along. The steel is all the way to the edge, yeah? That's a ergonomically shaped, designed handle that I made as well, just to fit my hand. It's different on this side than it is on this side. In here, and along here. By the by, or whatever. But these are meant for different tasks, yeah? This is a specific wood carving knife, even though obviously you can cut fish, cheese, meat, you mate, whatever you want. Dima, are you from Russia? Would you have to speak English? You'd have to speak English first, Vlad. I wish you'd be able to play with English in such ways. Yeah, he proper bastardizes it, doesn't he? He's great. Keep your dick wet. Yeah. He says keep your dick in a vice though, so he's changed it from keep your stick on the ice, keep your dick in a vice, which means when you said to your body have a good day and go get laid. Right, yeah, I get you. Hey, it's low. Hey everyone. Hey Fable, what you saying, brother? Mr. Fable in the house. Another great thinker. A man with a great mind. I like how he thinks. Very interesting guy. If you want to go and subscribe to him, he does a lot of stuff with mental health stuff. He plays wicked guitar and sings. The guy's a clever guy. I like him. He's worth talking to. He's really worth talking to. Sometimes I just come on and leave this on in the background, bro. I learn the odd thing or two. You might do, yeah. You might do. And here's another comparison for you. So this is like a third knife comparison. Here's a cheap kitchen devil, which actually is going to get changed. I'm going to change this angle here and cut this off, so snap the tip off. Dropped it on the floor and it went like bang. But this is really thin. So what's this, like 1 millimeter? 1.2 mil, something like that, yeah. And so the edge on this, it doesn't have to be that fine. It doesn't have to be that wide and that beveled. It's just got a fine bevel on it, only maybe like 1 mil wide. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's literally a mil. I've put that on it. I've put that on that because I've resharpened it. But it needs a new handle. I need to cut around this handle with a bit of wood and stick it on because I snapped the handle at the tank because it's not a full tank. So that's a project that's coming up. I'm going to reshape it and put a new handle on it and try and make it look just as cool. And I might even do a wears and like laminate some wood onto the edge, a lighter wood, dark wood handle and light wood in the middle. I appreciate you, Fable, man. It's really cool. I quite often put what you're talking about on and just listen in the background as well because you chat some right good stuff. Like the other one, my dad always said, almost only counts in hand, shoes, and horse grenades. What the fuck? My favourite tang is poontang. Yeah, good for you, man. Me too, but it won't get you out of a survival situation, will it? It might make you forget about it for a bit, but yeah, that's what we're talking about. There's bladed edges. That's just a comparison to show you with knives that the difference is what it's built for. I'd quite happily, like I say, I'd stick that through a log, hammer it through with a mallet or a bit of wood or whatever, and I wouldn't even think that would bend. To bend that, I think this has been tempered by a blacksmith called Gary Hackett of Sherwood. Go look him up. He knows his kit. He knows his stuff. He makes beautiful axes, blades, carving knives, mochatongs. He makes a carving kit that you can buy. He'll ship it out to America, Canada, whatever. It'll cost you, but he'll ship it. He makes a beautiful, it's like a tool roll in leather with a 1 or 2 handles, and you can change the heads. So you can change from like a curved blade to a flat blade, and you can take it all with you like a compact travel carving kit. It's fucking cool. So go look him up, Gary Hackett of Sherwood. He's got a website. You can get him on Facebook and Instagram. He is actually on here, but he doesn't come on very often. But yeah, check him out. I fired and tempered this blade in his forge with him, and I made a key ring as well at the same time. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, right? Hand shoes and horse grenades. I get you, mate. There you go. But yeah, the difference is basically the same difference between these two. The difference in the point of the tool in the first place and the difference between that bevel angle is almost the exact same as what I'm talking about. Don't point a knife at yourself, Si. It's almost exactly what I'm talking about, with the difference between these two axes. Yeah, it's the same, and that's what we're getting at, brass tacks, right down to it. They're very different as well. If you look at the size of the head, this is like a kind of Kent pattern axe with just that Viking style. Well, it's more like a Saxon axe, I would imagine, like a Briton Saxon early axe. Very simple design, just straight out. One of the other measurements that's detrimental, not detrimental, but might want to think about, Wes, if you're still listening, is the length of that cutting blade and how long that blade actually is. Yeah, this one is from tip to tip 95 mil across. If I look at something like the fancy axe, the gift axe, I'm not going to take it out of its sheath, but roughly this is like, that's nearly 130 mil, 135 mil, yeah. So you're talking a fair bit of difference there. That's 40 mil, isn't it? 40 mil wider, and then most of the width is at this end, which is used in the process for carving the tiny little bits. So, Master Wood Knife. Thanks, Timar. Appreciate you, brother. It's real nice to have you along. Bible thumper streams. I can thump Bible if you want. yeah. So if you're looking at axes, the difference between this axe and this axe, really, when you think about it, is a little bit of weight, and it's the length of that beard. It's technically a beard under there, but if you look at the difference, like tip to tip, I know they've got sheaths on them trying to protect them, but we've got like a literal, like, that's a finger thickness of difference, and that will make a lot of difference because it's on that top edge, which is where you will be contacting the wood when you're carving spoons, bowls, etc. Mainly detail stuff, but it kind of matters. I really wish that I had a Grand's Fours axe, which is like basically seen as like the best axes you can buy. Not bar none, with personal opinion obviously involved, but I will one day get a Grand's Fours. Thanks, Wes, mate. In Fix-It shop, where gears ignite, lion sharpens, makes things right. A blade of peace, a tool for plight, new creations, shining bright. Circle of Life, mate, I really, really appreciate you. You're so cool, because you always come in with some beautiful proverb type poem and put a lump in my throat because of the way you write it, man. It's beautiful. So that's going to get pinned, brother, because I always pin your comments because they're cool. Man, fuck the Bible. Well, you know, you ain't got to fuck it. Just don't read it. I mean, you can make a joint out of it if you really want to. You want to be that fussy about it. Harvest time, 2 weeks to go. Woo! Yeah, it's coming up. The harvest equinox. Yeah, autumn equinox coming up. What is it, 21st? 22nd? When the tilt shift of the Earth's pole axis tilts slightly back further, and so the sun doesn't get to the northern hemisphere because it's tilted back slightly. That's why we get seasons, by the way, if you didn't know that. Man, I'm over talking about poontang and dude over here writing the poem. I know, T. What can you say, man? It's all good. Hey, there's no reason for blasting, bro. Everyone can believe whatever they want. Yeah. Fatima Sharif, hello, how are you? So yeah, they're the main things we're talking about. So I'm going to go back to the grinder, and I'll grind the other side of this axe, and then I'm probably going to have a go at finishing it, making it a little bit nicer and sharper. I'm not going to go too mad, obviously. I could even take some more thickness out of that, but by widening that angle there, I'm lowering this angle here from this down to this, and the more pointy the better, in a way, up to about 18-20 degrees. 18's pushing it, really. We don't need to blast theme in here. I know it gets seasons because of Santa. What, old St. Nicholas? Yeah, I'm just gonna have a swag of water because I've been talking for like an hour and 15 minutes and I'm not actually out of water. Yeah, I actually get paid to write silly things from time to time. Imagine that. If my 5th grade teacher could only see me now. Fuck your teachers, man. If they didn't encourage you in school, fuck them. They might not like you, but that don't matter. It ain't their job. We find light in the darkest night and weep for joy, a strange delight. Indeed, Circle. I really appreciate you, man, and all the mushrooms you've taken. So yeah, I'll have a quick vape and I'm going to do the other side of this axe, polish it up, have a go. I've got some real rough diamond stones, some real old rough diamond stones in here from Mansfield Marketplace. They were about £4 about 20 years ago or something, and they've still got a bit of diamond on them. So I'm going to smooth them off and see if we can get a decent edge to it, and then I'm going to carve something with it, and just to prove to you that you don't need a fancy £170 Ukrainian steel axe. That's the whole point of today. So that's what I'm going to do, sharpen it with that. I'm broken. I'm thankful for all the mushrooms you've taken. Yeah, man. And you're the same. But that's what's caused him to be so good at writing shit, I'm guessing, you know. Brain power waves, isn't it? I got 2 original H&B tomahawk heads from the 60s. redid the handles, but the axe heads were forged so much better than now. Pre-war steel. Pre-nuclear war steel. That's what you want to look for. Super well balanced tomahawk head. They're awesome, man. Yeah. Probably a lot harder to sharpen, but once sharp, they'll stay like that because they're solid. They're rock hard steel. That's the other thing that you could put into the mix of what to look for when you're doing an axe. What is it made out of? You can do Rockwell hardness tests. Generally, you want something between 48, 56. I don't know, I'm guessing in a way, but something up to like 56 Rockwells. I actually believe that this has been actually Rockwell hardened tested, because it's got a funny little patch there that looks like, what they do with the Rockwell hardening test is they do like a pointed pen like this, a bit like an auto hole punch marker. Yeah, so you do that, and sometimes you get them where you press them down and it clicks and it's like makes a print, or you basically put your steel down and tap it. That's what hardness tester is. It drops a diamond onto it like that and sees how deep it goes. Basically, that's what a Rockwell hardness test. We're getting a bit like metallurgy now, but antique jumbo knife I have from the 50s. Yeah, that'll be fucking good steel as well, man. Don't eat the purple acid. Okay, I'll be back later, my friend. Yes, Wes, I appreciate you, brother. You go about your day. It's good to have you, man. I really appreciate people like you being in here. Not just for the clout, but also because I enjoy learning off of you and you enjoy learning off of me, and it's a circle of beautiful learning. So thank you, Wes. Thanks for your donation, your whatever super chat business. I appreciate it, man. You're sick. And I'm going to enjoy spending more time with you, Mike, the boys, all those people, Calvin, all those people, the crazy chainsaw carvers, the Alaskan guys that are like fishing and making huts and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy spending more time with you, man. It's really cool. Yeah, drop tested. Basically, drop a diamond bit onto it, and the depth that it goes in from a specific height gives it the Rockwell hardness. So yeah, this will be a lot simpler steel. It's not mild steel. It must have some sort of carbon property, higher carbon content property, but it is essentially mild steel with a bit of carbon in it, a bit harder. This, as far as I can tell, I'll show you the detail on it. This, as far as I can tell, is sand cast, apart from the back, which I polished at some point just for laughs. But you can see that I couldn't get all those pits out. Look, I couldn't get those pits out because it's sand cast. Yeah, so this is a cheaper method, but it's sand cast good steel, clean steel, I would say. But what's happened here, obviously you can tell, this banding here, I don't know if you can see the rainbow colours on it. You see those rainbow colours? That's where it's been heat hardened. So this section of the steel has been heat hardened. Yeah, cheers, Wev, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, Via. We're in England, my friend. We're in the middle of Sherwood Forest. That is Sherwood Forest out there. The famous Sherwood Forest from Robin Hood. So yeah, you can see this section. You can literally see where it's been heat hardened, not tempered but hardened. Got a magnet, Andy? Yep. That's a good point, Corey. Thanks, mate. It's not a very clean magnet, but I do have a fairly decent magnet, Andy. Yeah. It's only a little one. But this is it's one of those things you pick stuff up with. Ooh. I thought that'd stick to it if I did that. .420 news. What's the difference between a hatchet and an axe? I would say it comes down to size and what it's designed for. A hatchet is more likely to be thinner. I would call this a hatchet. I'll call these both hatchets. It's the design of it and what it's made for. This is kind of a hatchet, which is a small axe. I don't have a big axe to show you the difference between, but it's mainly named on size, but it depends where you come from as well. So this is also magnetic, but not as magnetic. I can tell that's not as magnetic, but it's more magnetic here than it is here. So it's possibly gone through a slight hardening process in the factory. That's what I think anyway, 420. If anyone wants to actually tell me the difference between an hatchet and an axe. As far as I know, an axe has a long handle, yeah? It's a real long handle, like, and a hatchet, which is a hand axe, is a smaller handle, yeah? So something like this size. And language, yeah. 1983 Grateful Dead show. Highgate, Vermont. My two buddies and I, each a 5-strip of Jesus Christ triple dipped blotters. Big mistake. 3 days later, what an awesome concert. You were still there, probably. You were still there at Circle of Life. Yeah, hatchet is a type of axe. Hey, how you doing, Sclad? Scold, how you doing? The Northern Scold is in. Good man. Got his 50 subs. He's going to be going live soon. Yes, brother. How you doing, man? You good? I've got this this beautiful sunlight which comes through my window and gets straight onto my camera. Talk to the wife. You're definitely an axe. More money, more problems. Yeah. Yeah, basically. So it comes down to size. Thanks, Corey, for the dictionary definition off Google or whatever that was. So yeah, both of these are magnetic. Hold on, I've got a message here. Big logs. Yeah, big axe, big logs. Little logs or kindling, whatever you're talking. Little axe. So I know I've waffled on for an hour and done fuck all, but hopefully you're learning a little bit about the basics of like tool edge. I mean, this is real basics, yeah? But just to prove the point as well, where can I put that? Not near my computer. Put it on the floor, fuck it. Hold on. Stop to say hi before my lunch break is over. Johnny's Lathe Crafts, another one of those American cousins that's an amazing crafts person. Go and watch Johnny's Lathe Crafts, even if it's just while you're watching, while you're having a cup of tea or whatever. Really cool, really relaxing. It makes a lot of, I've seen him make a lot of pens out of really beautiful wood. Rabina and some maple, black walnut, all sorts of stuff. So thanks, Johnny's Lathe-Craft. I really appreciate you being in here, brother. Another one of the American contingency cousins that's real good at what he does. Really good, and probably knowledgeable about a lot of other stuff as well. Definitely a splitting maul. Again, another different type of axe. A splitting maul is specifically made wider, a lot wider. It's purposefully blunt. It's not for cutting. That's already sharp. It's not for cutting, and it's not for chopping in a sense of like getting out of bits of wood. It's literally for forcing its way between two bits of wood, making it split like that. I might go and get some wood and split it. Fucking why not? Yeah, we don't sleep, but we pretended like we were camping for 3 days. What a journey. I mean, are you supposed to be selling paper towels? Don't know what the fuck you're on about, Smith, but it sounds like you're a cock. Do you have a bill hook? I do actually have a bill hook somewhere, but I can't actually dig it out. It's probably in the shed somewhere. But again, specific type of cutting, supposedly, for trimming, lopping, trimming bushes, that kind of thing. When does an axe become a battle axe? When you marry a daughter. Matey, I like it. You can stay. Appreciate you coming in as well, 420 News. I've seen you popping around and chatting, so I've not officially met you yet, but now I have. So welcome. Thanks, mate. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get back on the grinder and do this other side and see if we can bring this angle right down. Give it a quick file off with a bit of this basic. This is just showing you that you can go and buy Baco. There's a company called Baco. They made this, but Swedish steel company called Baco. They make tools, all sorts of stuff, socket sets, all that. This is basically like a forestry looking gardening tool. Basically, it's really rough. It's like super rough. The blade on it is like chew your fucking face off blade. Pretty good weapon actually if you wanted to use it as one, but all you have to do is stick it on someone's shoulder and then just pull it like that. Their arm will fall off. But yeah, they make an axe that you can buy on eBay right now, probably for 20 quid or under. £20 English or under. Very similar to this, but it comes with a wooden handle, so real nice. You can take the orange paint off it if you want, take the varnish off, make it look nice, burn it. You could make it look really cool. But that is an axe that you can buy that's slightly similar to this design, and it'll be too fat. And what you'll need to do with that is grind it down like what I'm doing. It's called 420 and has a fish profile picture. We are basically best friends. Exactly, Corey. Yes, 420 News. Welcome, mate. We are all about fish and the 420 PM, AM, whenever. But yeah, if you want to go and follow Corey, 420 News, I don't know if you can, but Corey's probably already followed you. What it do? Mr. Mike in the building. Well, he's in the chat. He's not in the building. How you doing, sir? We've got DIY, YouTube, people of knowledge, royalty right there. How you doing, Mike? You good? I'm just talking smack about axes and what the difference is between a 10 quid bullshit Walmart hatchet and a specifically made carving tool from Sheffield, England, and the differences. And basically it comes down to the angle of the dangle. It's the angle in there. And so what I've been doing is I've been shaving this down just to prove it. Julie, how you doing, girl? You do not need to do that, but I really, really appreciate you. That's lovely. Wow. Big up, Julie. She's been one of my top followers. You got Adam Savage soon carving, man. What's that? What's that, mate? I don't know what. Good to see you too, brother. Good to see you too. Jean-Michel, how you doing? Bonjour. Julie has been one of my followers for months and months now. Must be like 3 months or something like that. She's always there. She's always supportive. She's always real nice. She always talks to people. She makes some videos herself. She makes some great content of the stuff that she does in her life and all that kind of thing. So go follow her if you want to follow her like a real fun person. She's lovely as well. And she's always in my chat and she's always awesome. So thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. I pressed the button which says I loved it. Don't know whether that changes anything. But that's really cool. I'll put it in the pot. You lot are going to make me fucking ball online, aren't you? Spoon man. Spoon carving. Adam from Mythbusters carving a fucking spoon. Ew, do I look like him or something? You don't. I know you don't have to, Tyler, but I know... Wanted to do that for you, mate. Thanks, Julie. I really appreciate it. I'll bring you some flapjack next time I make some. I'll come and drop you some off. Thanks, though, mate. Fucking awesome. I really do appreciate it. It's cool as fuck. So thanks. It just means more than the money. It's not about that 2 quid. It's about the fact that people do stuff like that for lovely people. Do you know what I mean? And you're a lovely person, Julie, so let that be known. Yeah. Oh, he was making a spoon on his channel. Ha ha! No way. We are on Mythbuster level spoon carving today, people. Get off then. Right, I'm just catching up on some admin. You shouted out your channel. Yes, Mike. Get involved, mate. Get that sponsorship in. Get people bigging it up. Sophia, hey, how you doing? I saw you just put a video up. If everyone wants to go and watch, leave my stream whenever you want. Go and watch Sophia's video. It's really cool. Go hit her up. I don't know her too well, but I do know that she's a really lovely lady from Wales. And she's got some dogs and pets, and she does all sorts of other stuff, and she's got some really cool scenery photographs and stuff like that, videos, sorry. So go chat her up. Don't do that. Go and hit her up and go and watch some of her videos and say hello and like. She's a lovely lady. She quickly became one of my mods because she's very nice and very kind and lovely person, and funny as well. Super cool, Mike. Yeah. How much for the watch? Do you even know what it is? Do you want to know what it is first? I'd say 80 quid. It's not got a box. Hey, I'm here, mate. Just organising my knife. Organising your life or your knife. Your knives. Nice one. Show that watch, man. All right. Fucking hell. Bit demanding, aren't we? Dinks XMX. Who's that now? Patrick, yo brother. How you doing? 7 million subs. Really? Wow. And he's on you. He's on your back. I love it, Mike. That's awesome. I love it. You deserve that as well, man. You deserve that recognition, brother. Show the wristwatch. Oh my God, it's Thor. Yeah, all right, monkey. Patrick. Oh my God. How are you doing, sir? You're wee neddy. What are you doing chucking money about like that, man? You, wow. Get yourself a well-deserved pint, you wee Ned. I love it, man. Patrick, there's no need for that, but you're a beautiful person and I like you a lot, man. So thank you for showing appreciation. It's crazy. It's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. But yeah, you're wicked, mate. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to go chat to a really, really nice Scottish chap from Glasgow, he's a real cool guy. And he goes all over Glasgow, so you get to see Glasgow on a daily. He's always on lives, and he's a fun guy. He's a real fun guy. He makes me laugh. So, cheers, Mike. Appreciate that. I'm happy this chat is a map. Thanks. Yeah, cheers, Mike. It's Thor. It's new. Thor. Yo, mate. Bloody hell. Cheers, Mike. Appreciate you. You're on a roll. Get bent, Bobby. Yo, Lights Out Stories. How you doing, brother? You good? Woodchuck Chainsaw. Another great channel to go and watch and follow. Go and watch some amazing. He's got an amazing camera setup where he can like revolve around a piece of wood with his camera while he's carving it with a chainsaw. It's fucking cool, man. Real cool setup. I love it. Like gyro cam, basically. Watch out for that Carnage guy. He's a right prick. I know, mate. Caleb, how you doing, Woodchucker? You good, brother? I really appreciate you being in here. It's so cool, man. Good to see you. I'm just talking axes and the difference between Walmart bullshit, which is still usable, and like a specific carving axe for wood and greenwood carving. And basically comes down to the angle of the dangle. You probably know this, but 20 to 22 degrees on this bevel. And so I'm basically turning this crappy axe into a perfectly good carving axe. So welcome, sir. But yeah, big shout out to Woodchucker, big shout out to Wes, big shout out to Mike who's making stuff, and all the other people I've just forgotten and made it sound like I don't like or don't care about, but I do. You're all freaking awesome. If you like watching stuff on YouTube, you might as well watch someone carve something with a chainsaw, you know? That's exciting stuff. So go have a look. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Sophia. It's no worries. I couldn't help it, mate. Too funny. We all know you're not, mate. That's why it's funny, I guess. Nice. Even as the Stormbreaker. What's that? Like and subscribe to this bastard. He's fucking awesome. Cheers, Carnage, man. You're fucking awesome too. So yeah, we're going to go with the grinder. I'm gonna basically what I did is I did one side of this. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I've changed the angle on this side and made it from this to a steeper, a smaller, more acute angle. I'm going to do the other side now on the grinder. So you have a stalker, Mike. Ooh, interesting. Well, it's nice to have followers, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? A fellow bushcraft fan here. Yo, Lone Wolf Prepper, how you doing, sir? It's good to see you. I've watched your channel as well before. How are you, mate? I'm just talking tools, blades, hatchets, axes, and I've been explaining the difference between tool axe from Walmart or B&Q or whatever. I don't know where you're... oh, England, B&Q, yeah, B&Q axe. And a specific carving axe from a company like Wood Tools. Which I'd highly recommend. Bit pricey, but you'll have it forever. They're fucking... I mean, look at the sheath, man. Look at the sheath that comes with it. They think these are about 25 quid. That is some sick, thick leather. Real thick leather that will last forever. And is perfectly made. Riveted. You can... They actually sell these, if you're not into leather, they actually sell these made out of fire hose as well. So... Jesus, wet. There you go, Mike. Yes, get them subs up, get them comments up, mate. That's awesome. All good, sir. Excellent. I'm having a coffee with Baileys and Kahlua. Ooh, all my knives are organised now. Put a magnet strip on my box so I can hang the extra. Nice. Get yourself involved, mate. You're going to be going live soon. Carnage is going to be going live soon. He's going to be unboxing or showing us some new knives that he's got. I think it's number 69 and 70 of his collection. Hi, Anak Palau from Indonesia. Welcome, sir. Welcome in. Lone Wolf Prepper. How you doing, man? I'll show you a bushcraft knife in a minute when I've done this. I'm just going to turn the grinder on and have a wee, and I'll be right back, people. Be right back. So, welcome back after these videos. Got my fucking nice axe in a bag of wood. Anyway, let's get the camera up on here. Let's get this camera angle up on here and get it on the grinder. I'm just going to grind the second bevel basically onto this axe. So here we go, people of the world. Let's have a look. Keep up with the chat. Thanks, Sophia. Oh, there we go. Hi. I'd stop at 69 just for the goggle. He's subbed Calvin as well. Has he? Nice one, mate. That's fucking cool. He's after your ideas, mate. That's what he's after. I know what he's after. He's after your good ideas, man. That's so cool, though. Getting it right out there, mate. Right out involved. That's my next video, is it? Unboxing some knives. 70 knives now. I've got 2 new ones that I'm going to unbox today on the live. There we go. Just straight after my live, Carnage the Bladesmith is going to be going live. So I urge everyone to go follow him, go find him, stick your hat in the doobly-doo, Carnage, mate, and I'll pin it for you. Or people will see it passing. I've got 2 new ones, kind of. Got to do an unboxing today. Well, let's do that then. I'll have half an hour, mate, and I'll be right with you. What's the bike behind you? It's a Suzuki GS 250 that's been turned into a Brat tracker from 1980. Craft. Appreciate your comment. A Magnuson axe, also a Highlander bushcraft knife. Nice. Beautiful pieces of kit, man. And you know as well as me that kit works, whether it's expensive or not. Thanks, Patrick, mate. I really appreciate you, man. You're wee Ned. Thanks, brother. It's really cool to have you along. And thanks for your comments, your super chats. It's fucking awesome, mate. Excuse my language. Need to show my dad how to use YouTube because he would love you, Lions and Carnage. There you go. Get him involved, Sophia. He might even want to do his own thing, you know. It's really cool. It's been high time, ready to be rolling. That's what it is. You know, Mike. You know, mate. Carnage Bladesmith. There we go. Let's have that pinned up, brother. What? Place pin message. There we go. Thank you, sir. No worries, wearing Wolf Prepper. I appreciate you being here. Chainsaw carver. Yes, that's what we like. I'm making spoons with a knife, and you're chucking out beavers with a chainsaw, which I am going to have a go at some point because I've been watching you guys and it's really cool. Hey, what's up, Regan? Friends Woodwork 2. Hello, how you doing, man? Sophia, what's this? What's this channel that you're showing me? Let's have a look. Is that whose channel is that, Sophia? I'm sure he's a great dad. I'm sure he is. How are you? I'm good, Friends Woodwork 2. Appreciate it. Just subscribe. There you go. Like done. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. It's really cool. My #1 hero. Woo! There you go. So is that Carnage's? So if I replace it with that, people can just click to it and then they can go to your channel just after, mate. Very nice, my friend. Woodchucker carver. Awesome. Yeah, I've got a chainsaw, man. It's going to not be pretty, but hopefully no injuries and all that kind of thing. But it's Carnage. There you go. Let's do this. There you go. Nice one. Right, let's fire this up. Let's get the other side of this axe a bit well. I don't know if you can see me. not very even, but you can see what we were getting at there. You can see what we were getting at. DIY Woodmaster, how you doing? Safety squints engaged, just so you know. I subbed, I thought I was already, guess not. Oh, nice one, Woodchucker, that's cool. Set your tripod up, yes mate, awesome. Thanks bud, cheers Woodchucker. DIY Master, welcome sir, awesome. You got a sub from me? Chainsaws and wood is enough for me, there you go. Got some more subs as well. He well deserved as well, the guy works tough, works hard. Leave that to Caleb. Maybe one day, Mike, you know, so it's something you can have a go at. You do a lot of cool stuff though, man. A lot of ideas that I see people flying around, a lot of ideas. And you're so knowledgeable, mate. It's a totally different game, isn't it? So I'm going to get my really crap DIY Mansfield Marketplace freaking diamond stones out, and I'm going to put a bit of an edge to this and make it nicer. Well, hang on everybody, I got a favour. So hard to subscribe to everyone. If I could be blue, sort that out, mate. There you go. There you go, Woodchucker. Now you're cool, you can stay as it, mate. It's not a trust issue thing, is it? It's just a doing something else issue. So there you go, Caleb. So yeah, got a rough diamond stone, and I'm just going to put as best a smooth edge on the front of this as I can. I'll probably hold it better in a vice or something, but we're not that simple, are we? Now basically I'm just carve a quick something and then get out of the way so Carnage can get on his live, and I can get on with some other stuff. Message pinned. Look back at this, how did I get that to disappear? Let's just restart it. What's the favour? There you go. Focus your fork. Focus you fork. Bonjour to ami. It's David for me. How you doing? Bonjour to ami. Tu vas bien? Tu bonjour. There you go. There you go. Chuck Caleb's in there. You're on, mate. You're all good. So refreshing to see men doing things. We do a lot of things, but I do appreciate that, Sophia. It's really cool. This is what we do in our sheds, tinkering around. The guys who aren't interested in fucking Tinder and Bumble, they're doing this shit. So this is real rough. I'm doing this so that people don't have to see that it's a perfect job. But you can take a wall. This is even this idea, Mike, is from you, yeah. You can take a simple axe, carve it down, grind it down, and you can make a really usable carving axe, yeah? I'm just kind of getting that real rough edges out of it. Only on the very edge though. I'm not going for the whole thing because it's going to take me forever. It's one of those things where I thought, I chuck that out in an hour. Ain't no rush, mate. I'm having a smoke. Nice one, man. That's all good. Hey, Lions, congratulations, super chat. Sorry I can't send anything. You don't have to send me nothing, Bev. You do enough for me as it is. You do more than enough for me as it is. Don't think I don't recognise it or know it either, Bev. Bev's an awesome lady. Monkey put out some wicked videos. They're funny. We've got the sons into making videos on YouTube as well. So go and sub. Go and make each other happy with some subscribers. But yeah, I'm doing this as kind of shitty as I can, in a way, just to prove. I never showed that guy my watch, did I? Oh well. Just to prove. It's not even worth telling anything about. Just to prove that you too can go buy a bladed axe for, or hatchet for whatever, 20 quid. Baco ones are good, nice Swedish steel, Baco steel. And you can too make a carving knife, a carving axe that's really usable, really useful, and will get you into or out of the hobby. I mean, this grind in itself is fucking horrific. That's way too, it needs to be flatter, really, but it proves the point. Yeah, I appreciate you, Bev. You're always welcome. You're always kind and nice. You're a beautiful person, and that means more to me than any super chats. I do appreciate, obviously, but yeah, it means a lot more to me, Bev, that you're there commenting, liking and doing all that and sharing in the fun, you know. So thank you, Bev, for being here. Appreciate you a lot. But I'm literally doing this as roughly and as scruffily as I can, just to prove that you can make. It's fairly sharp at that. Nicky, no, you're back. How you doing, girl? Another beautiful human being popping in to say, oi, oi, how you doing? You good? All right then, all right, you beautiful human. Yeah, reprofile. I mean, it's not that it's not that great. It fucking looks like David Blunkett did it, but you know, it's a lot thinner and it will get me a lot further. It could be a lot nicer under here. The trouble I'm having with that grinder is the two wheels are quite close, and I've already chonked into it with one of the wheels, look, because by concentrating on one wheel here, you're touching into the other wheel with the rest of the axe. A lot of times people will say if you unhang an axe and take it off its handle, it's easier to sharpen, which it is. Woodchucker, yo, how you doing, brother? You good? It's an honor, sir, to have you in here. Likewise with Mike, Wes, Carnage, those people. It's an honor to have you in here, man. Johnny's Lathe Crafts, all the same. It's an honor, man. Flat Earth or ball in space? Ball in space, mate. Flat Earth's just red herring to make people thick. Hey, Billy Shoemate, how you doing, brother? Caleb does rock. Go and check out his live camera angle. It's worth just going and looking at that. It's so cool, round in a circle, man. It's sweet. Yeah, this is kind of horrific, but it will prove the point. So let's get it on the edge of there and get some proper profiling on it. Let's get it like rough, sharp. Yeah. Stop being lazy and get off this axe, this chair. This is just a pair of diamonds. These are the shitty $2.99 diamond files. Just to prove that you can put an edge. And if this was a backhoe axe, I might do that. I might buy a backhoe axe, sharpen it up and give it away. How about that? That's what I use some of that money for, yeah? I'm going to sharpen a backhoe axe and give it away to someone as a carving axe. There'll be someone in the UK, probably, annoyingly, but having said all that about our beautiful American and Canadian contingency, but yeah. How you doing? Where's you good, man? You're back. You might be about to see the fruits of my labour. I need to select a nice piece of wood to use, don't I? But I'm making a kind of rough, shitty job just to prove that you can make a decent axe out of a shit one for carving. The wooden handle's obviously preferable. Nicer to grip, nicer to hold, better shock protection. You can get a hickory one, it'll probably last you forever. So definitely a backhoe axe, well worth it. The steel's good, Swedish backhoe steel. Decent tool company obviously as well. Oh, we've got a nice burr on there. Got a lovely burr raised. Get that burr off. I'm doing this rough as nails, obviously. I'm not doing this as like a watch me, I'm a sharpener kind of thing. But that's now Ooh, it's pretty dang sharp. Still a bit of a burr on there. Just knock it one way and then knock it back the other. So I've only used one of them. They're pretty horrific fucking things, to be honest, and I could take it a step further, do a bit more sharpening with a bit more of this. Let's see what a 600, I don't think it'll touch it. But these blocks are specifically made for axe sharpening. When I got my other axe. So 600 grit, stuck on with a bit of paper glue onto a piece of MDF board. So I've got 1500 and 600 on one, and I've got 800 and 400 on the other. No need to go that low at all. I could probably do an 800 and a 1500, and that'll be good enough. These are obviously knackered, but this is my learning process for sharpening knives, so this is what I'm going to use because it's easy. If you look up sharpening an axe in wood, it's the best axe sharpening video I've ever seen. It takes about 6 minutes, and in that time he shows you how to sharpen an axe and he knocks a spoon out. That guy knows his onions with axes and spoons. So smooth that edge off a little bit. I'm not going to go through all of these, but yeah, smooth that edge off a little bit with the 400 grit. Billy, if you're new, please don't be shy. Say hi, be part of the awesomeness community. Thanks you, Nikki, you're a beautiful person. Yeah, it's an honour that you had us. It is. Hey Lions, how you doing? Billy, you good? Yeah, Wes, thanks man. Hey Norm Hughes, sorry I missed your comment. How you doing? Planning on making a bow out of oak. I'm into crossbow, which I have 2 Cobra Sega and the Cobra Adder. Wow, a crossbow, that would be cool. Maybe I don't know if oak is the best wood, but definitely have a go, man. I say have a go. Make yourself a tillering winch so you can tiller against it, and check your bend. Obviously you know what you're doing, but yeah, cool project, man. I like that. Lone Wolf Prepper, yeah, that's real cool. Yeah, none of my favorite. You're one of my favorites. Love your video content, Mr. Scruff. Eating fish. Eating fish. Magnificent. So this is Mikey's making stuff's influence on me to show that you don't need to have a fancy axe. You can go and buy one, do this to it, hack the shit out of it, make a super sharp edge, which I'm almost on a super sharp edge now. I can feel it cutting. It's cutting the paper. Look, it's cutting the paper. Let me show you what I'm doing a bit better. So all I'm doing is roughly running this off that edge like that. You can run it onto the edge if you want, but I'm choosing to just polish that edge a little bit just to show that we can have a sharp edge out of almost nout. Howdy, pull saw. Hey Billy, fuck, Canada is not the same country as it was. Probably not, mate. Many countries are like that. Wooden handle axe, easy to repair. That's correct as well, yeah. You try and drill a hole in an axe so you can put a wooden handle in it. Not happening. Without some specialist weird tools, and you can't make an axe eye anyway, can you? You'd have to drill 2 holes and join them together. It'd be an absolute ball ache. So yeah, wooden axe, a lot easier to repair. Good point. Thanks Lone Wolf, appreciate that. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking down that edge on this edge. It's not super sharp, but it's sharp enough to pull that paper off the wood. But what I was trying to basically get at is, we've not a lot of tools, we've not a lot of stuff, bit of sandpaper, a couple of diamond bits. and some sort of grinder. I mean, you could use an angle grinder to do that quite easily. Clamp it in a vise, use an angle grinder. I mean, I've almost got a polish on this now already, up to 1500. And then I'm going to try and carve something with this axe and show you that with a rusty old axe that you found outside your freaking granddad's woodshed or whatever, you can make a kind of carving axe, and it's all to do with the profile of this blade. So this is a good way to do an axe as well, something hanging over the top like that, so you can get that angle. And all I'm doing is starting in one corner and pushing across to the other. You can use stones, you can use paper, you can use anything you want. You can use sand in a bit of leather. It's all usable. But what I'm trying to show you is you can make a half decent axe out of that. So this is a finer paper to get that finer edge. You could just go out and buy a decent axe as well, but you might not have the budget. You might only say, oh fuck it, 20 quid, I got a grinder, I'll sort that out. I'll be back, guys. Thanks, Woodchucker, appreciate you, man, a lot. It's really cool to have you along, my friend. Well, we are friends now, I guess. I just said it, so we are. Thanks, Caleb, you're awesome, mate. Can you sharpen your knife with a strapping paste and cardboard? Yeah, strip and paste and cardboard, yeah. I mean, this is just a piece of, it's even cracked, look, on one end. It's just a piece of MDF. Just because it's got a flat surface, that's what you're after. A flat surface. I mean, you can get really into knife sharpening, obviously, and people on here do. But there's no need for this kind of stuff, really. And I've even got a strop, look. That's got grinding paste on it, and it's a piece of wood, and it even says, it used to say strop on it. But I can strop that edge as well. No worries, Sloan Wolf, you're welcome here. I'm still here, mate. You're all good, no worries, we're all good. The views will hopefully just go wild in a minute, because I'm going to start carving something. I'm using this really rough, I'm doing this really rough on the fly, just showing you that it is possible to carve a rough shape of a spoon with a shitty $8.99, $12.99, whatever axe. The Baco one I would highly recommend, and I keep repeating it for people who are just walking in, etc. Let's get this grinding paste shit off my fingers. I hate that stuff. Well, I like it being dirty, but it kind of stinks, and you always end up with it in your mouth. So what I've got to do next is pick a piece of wood that I can make something. I'm going to take this off as well. I'm going to pick a piece of wood and I'm going to grind. I'm going to make something with it. Hopefully something shaped like a spoon. I haven't got anything that is vaguely green. It's going to be ungreen wood. But if I sift through here, there's got to be something that I can use. That's oak, so I'm not using that because that's absolutely hard as nails. Oh, that's oak as well. I've got wood bits everywhere, that's a joke. That's a bit of dried willow. I made a, if you can see that, it's obviously a mushroom. But yeah, that's a dried willow. But I've got nothing green in at the moment. I've got to go wood foraging, so I will. And I'll come back with something. Got massive bits of logs in here. But it's all, like I say, it's all dried and not useless, but less useful. I don't think it's worth splitting that piece up. What can I use? What can I use? What can I use? Literally run out of bits of wood. I think I could use a little bit of this. It's really tough though. I know this is tough wood. Didn't think about this bit, did I? You map it. Maybe use this. Maybe use this. So this is really, really basically done, but and this is dry wood, so it's going to look rough as arseholes. But you can see that I can quite happily chop away and get perfect flat surfaces. Yeah, we get enough like strands, just like we should do. So let me square this piece of wood up and we'll see if we can get a spoon out of it with a basic DIY axe. Or something similar, maybe not a spoon. Reckon I can get a spoon out of that. Just about. Yeah. Oh, it is split. See how split it is. Not very. That's good. Yeah, let's do it like that. You can see straight away it's flexing a lot in my hand because of the shape and style of it, but I am able to carve with it quite happily. Yeah, so let's get ourselves a crank in there and let's get making spoon peeps. Just move that down a bit more. Annoyingly, I'm taking this beautiful red wood away, but it will be in the handle. Hopefully that'll be in the handle. So yeah, let's get ourselves a crank in there. Totally fucked that up. But if you can see the detail of what I'm doing, don't put lines in your axe blocks, dead annoying. You can see that with this rough shitty little hatchet, if I take my time and go little by little. Sorry, I'm not watching the comments either, so. Hey Polito, another one. How you doing, brother? It's an honour to have you in here, sir. He's a wise man, interesting guy, does some amazing stuff. I've pretty much fucked this up by sticking that in the wrong place, but what I'm trying to show you is that I can carve pretty well with this little hatchet. Hatchet Harry. Yeah, and take these sides down. It might be alright for detail work, to be honest, but take these sides down like that, get it into a handle shape, and then I can start to make So I'm doing this super rough, basically. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. But so this is the shoulders of the spoon going in. I'm going to split down to them just to show you that even that detailed in the corner work can be done. Yeah. It's a little bit heavy and not as wieldy as a nice axe would be, but you can see from the chips that I'm getting off, even that basic sharpening, it's really come out quite well. Might just be able to save that. Hey, how you doing, Play-Doh? You good, man? You had a good day? Always an interesting person to see. Go sub to him as well if you like wood carving, woodwork, general maintenance stuff. Yeah, if you enjoy that kind of thing, let's have it. Let's have you in there. And I'm employing the same techniques as I would with any other spoon or any other carving hatchet. And even when stuff breaks like that, you can always get to it, can't you? Where are we going? I'm off spun that and can't remember how to make a spoon. I really do need to go and get some fresh green wood and start doing stuff proper, as it should be. But even the very corner edges and stuff like that can get quite a detailed hatchet with it. Basic spoon shape, obviously very basic spoon shape, but that cat. You can see that even with this shitty old rusty hatchet, even though it has been sharpened, I'll show you the sharpen on it. It's not amazing, obviously, but you can see they've got a fairly decent edge on that, just from a rough sharpening. Yeah. I'm missing some comments here. Let's refresh this, it's not keeping up. Oh, doesn't look like my power's been on all this time. Oh, that's good. Why does this not want to charge? There we go. We're on. There we go, we're charging. Sorry people. Getting your wood on. Yes, God from heaven, how you doing? Still here, mate. I'm missing loads of comments. I'll have to do something with this cat. Hold on a minute. No more cat. I did leave the hatchet here though, just so you know. Right, missed a load of stuff. It's not coming up. Here we go. Alfredo, how you doing? Who doesn't love a good spoon? Exactly, Sphere. Everyone loves a good spoon. This is not going to be a good spoon, but it's just to show you the possibilities of what is. I mean, this wood's a bit crappy as well, but to be able to get that profile shape like that, it's quite a thing with such a shitty axe. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's making my arm ache, but I'm kind of enjoying it, you know. I'll even get that mistake out where I chopped into it there. Now I've got the luxury where I could go back if I wanted to the other axes and make something out of it like that, you know. You can have a really cool red piece in the handle. That's all going to fall to bits, but this bit of wood is literally just to show you guys what I'm talking about when I do this. So it took me 2 hours to talk shit, change an axe profile, reprofile it, the bevel, and sharpen this angle up to make that like more like a 22 degrees, more like 24, 25 probably, but that's what it is. And if you ever wondered what a step on an axe block is for, this is what it's for. So I can chop away on the edge of that. Accuracy is what it's all about with axe work. The whole thing is all about accuracy. It is a little bit unwieldy. It's a bit kind of weird to work with. It's a bit like, but once you get it like this with an hatchet, like this, and then you go and buy a proper carving axe, you'll be fucking so good with that carving axe. It'll be unbelievable because you'll have worked your muscles up. See, the step is to do this so it supports that bit of wood. If I'm chopping like this and I chop too hard, I can easily snap that handle just there. Gav, answer me now! Mohammed Aslam. I meant it has no microplastics. What's that about? Yes, it's a spoon. It's made of wood, or it will be. Thanks, people. God from heaven. All those people who are just missed, I'm really sorry. Christine Corbin, hi, how you doing? You good? 242 is the bus we catch to go and watch the football match. That's the same we used to have as kids, because there's 242 people in my chat. This just reminded me of it. Again, the axe work. Shut up then. Fucking yawn off. You're on phone. How am I listening to you on a live from a different room? Ooh, look at that. I'll show you exactly how sharp this axe is in a minute, because I've just busted my knuckle with it, look. Straight through. Didn't even feel it. So, very rough, very kind of wild, but it can all be sorted out with a good knife work. Got a basic spoon shape, very basic, but it is a basic spoon shape nonetheless. So there we go, people, just to show you. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, I know my knuckle's bleeding, and as long as I don't get chucked off of YouTube for it, I'm all good. So yeah, a lot of that can be sorted with this really cool bit of wood. Actually, it's as usual. You make a spoon out of a chunky, shitty bit of wood, and it can sometimes turn out to be a really nice looking spoon just because of the wood that's in it. So I just bought a shitload of paint. Nice. Got it on offer, mate. Where was that paint from, Gavin? Was it B&M? Was it with your discount code of Green Door? Yeah, goodbye. Shut up. What I'm trying to do is work on this neck part of the spoon without snapping it. And I need to get rid of this cut that I made in the back. I think I'll be able to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-cut in a piece on this side with the saw where I should have put it in the first place for a bit of a crank. How we doing, people? Chat. Lone Wolf Prepper, yo! I must go now, folks. Stay safe and look after each other. You too, man. You take it easy. Take care of yourself and your loved ones, and we'll see you another time. You're always welcome here, my friend. I never showed you my bushcraft knife, did I? But if you're still here, I can show you. Is that a clog attachment? It is a bit, mate. I almost cut my finger off with a hatchet when I was 5. Did you? It's not too bad, that one. It's clean cut, so it'll shut up nicely, that one. Carnage, you're getting impatient, man. I know you are. Let me have a couple of minutes on this spoon and all. But I want to make the whole thing with this hatchet and just show that the roughing out process, if you take a little bit more time with the detail, choke up on your axe, use that finger to stabilize it, you can actually make a spoon if you alter the bevel on a cheap axe and make it into 22 degrees. So I want to see videos of people buying a backhoe axe, carving it into, grinding it into 22 degrees. How you doing, Gav? Anyway, you having a good day? This is probably the hardest part of making a spoon. It's cut in that way. Is it? Cheers, Corey. Appreciate it. What I'm going to do is, obviously, emergency man plaster. Stick a bit of fucking tissue on it. It's only to stop it bleeding. It's not bothering me. But yeah, this is the hardest part of cutting a spoon anyway. I'd love to show you in a bit more detail, and I will do on some future videos. But that fits nicely in that slot. Hey, that's what she said. But it keeps it nice and stable. I can show you that with even the hard, difficult part, if you control the wood properly and support it, you can get arguably a nice little spoon blank by doing it the right way and using what you've got. So it's a little bit rough around the edges. I will be able to clean that up perfectly with a knife, and I will actually finish this spoon. But just to show you, I've got a little bit of a curve in there. I might do a little bit deeper actually. Just a little bit deeper. I think I've got room. This is basically how deep that curve in your bowl is going to be. Not the bowl, the curve in the bowl. So, just get a little bit more. This is where it snaps, because I've gone a bit too far with it. You can even use the step here to support the back of it while you go down there, so you don't snap that handle. But you can see that the shavings that I'm taking, that's a proper shaving. It's not very beautiful, this is old wood, but that's a shaving. In green wood, this axe would be a hell of a lot more appropriate and useful, because green wood is softer and nicer. That's why they use it to carve. One of the reasons anyway. So I'm just going to finish this, have a chat to everyone, and I'm going to bugger off and have my tea anyway and watch Carnage. is kind of just, what's it called, has been pinned in the comments. So if you want to join us in Carnage's live straight after my live, he'll be unboxing 2 new knives. I think it's 69 and 70th knife. So I'm going to promote that for a few minutes now while we're ooh, detail work getting more difficult, but I can still shave with it, so we're good. Can plane the wood with it, and I could go a little bit further, and it is very rough, but with a knife I will be able to make this into a lot nicer spoon. It will have cool red shit in the back of it, and I can make that into a nice little spoon, mate. Let's tidy that up a bit. Get a load more out of there anyway with the knife. There we go. And I can sort that a bit better. I'm just dying to get on. I know what he's like. Hopefully he's not got someone in his ear. But just to show you, you can do it. What it do? What did you do? Oh, sorry, mate. Cheers, Corey. I do appreciate you, sir. Man pawn. Man pawn. No, mate. Well, hopefully they'll all come. Just cleaned your whole apartment. Hey! I know you're not impatient. You're just having a beer. It's all good. The code for B&M cheap paint is I like sellotape. So you've got to go in B&M, say I like sellotape, and you'll get cheap paint. There you go. That's on Gav. Gavin on the go. Hilarious guy. Go and follow him as well. He makes me piss. What did you do? I hit it with my with the hatchet, which is, you know, testament to the fact that this is quite a sharp hatchet. I've not been hitting things hard. I've literally just been touching, and I went straight through my knuckle. So yeah, just to show you, I'm not a carpenter by trade, no, but I've worked with wood, steel, metal, all kinds of things over the years. Brick, stone, concrete, grass, trees. And also I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, Sophia, so that's where I get it from. So yeah, just to show you that is something. Bonjour. That is something. Hey Julie, how you doing? You good? Wilfredo, how you doing? Michelangelo spoons. What are they, mate? 300 plus in the chat. Woo, big up the chat. Big up people watching. Big up. You're the reason why I've got so many subs. You are the reason why. Yes, talking to you. No, not him. You. You're the reason why. Because you just hit subscribe. And I can only thank you for that. So, it is a bit wonky donkey. I think it's really cool, actually. I love this little hump in the middle of the handle. It's going to be really cool. I might make that into a proper little spoon. I've obviously fucked this up a bit here. Not gone deep enough on one side, but I can sort that out with a knife. I'm going to make this into a cool little spoon. I'm going to show you how it goes. Also, you're not supposed to do this properly with your axes, but I can get it to stick in the block. That's fair. That's a fair show that it's fairly sharp. Blooming XI. Ah, it's all right, mate. Didn't hurt. I didn't even notice it. It's so clean. It's so clean. It's so clean, you almost can't see it. It's a perfect, like, which is testament to the fact that you can sharpen a shit axe and make it good. That's what I'm getting at. That's the whole point of this 2.5 hour live, yeah? Bonjour tu ami, tu vas bien? Bonjour, très bien. Vive la France, vive, je suis le pantalon. David, awesome. Alex, how you doing, sir? Plastics. What's plastics? Anybody that's new here, like and subscribe. Whee! Northern Scalad, how you doing, brother? You good? You'll be doing this soon. Have fun. Hello, David. Comment ça va? Muy va bien. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate you being here too, mate. I've been watching you, talking to you in people's chats. You're a top guy, man. I really like what you do. Rhinestone Suzanne, how you doing, girl? You good? Good to see you. Hey, hey. Très bon. I'm going to have some water. I'm absolutely spitting feathers. It's a quick spoon marathon. So, parting shots. A tiny little spoon, which it's going to make a nice spoon, that is. It's going to make a nice spoon with a shit axe. Just to prove, even though I've got one and I was gifted a real nice axe. I'll show you now for people who didn't see it. This is my normal standard carving axe. This is what I use, wood tools. Sharp as a pin. It's gorgeous and it's really nicely weighted. 500 grams. It's cast steel that's been heat treated on the edge and then sharpened up. I've had to reprofile it because I whacked it into a fucking screw while I was making this axe block, actually. So I've reprofiled this as well, and I've rehandled or re-wedged the handle. Poorly, but it works. Don't knock your axe onto your leg either. If you are, make sure you're wearing the appropriate PPE, people. Asking if you work with plastics. I have melted some together a few times, Paledo, and I have actually used a little bit of resin a few times. Let's get this wood out of here. Get out of here. I have used resin a few times. Where's the resin spoon? I did actually pour some resin into this spoon, into there, and into the back to stick a piece back on. So I did actually make this spoon with a bit of resin, but I don't normally work with plastic, but I have done some plastic welding on motorbike plastics and stuff like that. So a little bit. But why do you ask, sir? Why does it refuse to do that? Hey Matthew, how you doing? What do you make here? Mainly making spoons, some bowls. This is a beautiful bowl that I finished at one point. It's now oiled, ready to go to its new owner, who got in touch with me today. So beautiful scalloped handles in that bowl. Hopefully I'm not making it too dirty, but that is something I've made from a piece of spalted not aspen, what do you call it? It'll come to me. If anyone knows their wood and you know what kind of wood this is with diamonds, poplar. It's poplar wood, yeah. So this is spalted poplar with some beautiful grain inside it. So sometimes bowls, mostly spoons, and other bits of woodworking and stuff like that. So hey brother, friend, what do you make here? There you go. Suzanne, Matthew, David, comment t'appelles tu? Je suis le pantalon. Remember that time when you hit yourself right in the leg with the axe? Yeah, right in the fucking, right on the shin. I think it was actually with the Thor's hammer. These spoons don't like sticking there, do they? But yeah, this is what I made today with a shitty axe. But I do have beautiful carving axes and even more beautiful carving axes. This is a Ukrainian axe that you can go to the website of, you know, these guys. Sway 2-bar tools. Put this into Google. Go find them. Awesome axes. Nice. The Northern. How you doing? Oh, thanks, mate. Quel âge as-tu, ami? I'm fine. I'm fine. Thank you very much. J'habite à maison. I'm sorry I can't talk to you in French, David. But yeah. So everything from absolutely wild ass beautiful axes to your industry standard axe for carving. Wood Tools, go check them out as well on their website. Awesome. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Pallado. I've worked with what's this stuff called? Tungsten. This is thoriated tungsten. I made this scribe out of it. It's basically a TIG torch tip that's been sharpened, and I put a ball bearing on the end, which is steel. I just stuck an hole in it. So not exotic, but you know, anything's anything. The way I see it, X is X, Y is Y. It don't matter what it is. So yeah, I appreciate that. When will my clogs be ready? I'm working on them, guys. Working on them. So yeah, all kinds of different axes, all kinds of different wood and treen and stuff like that. Just shows you don't have to have money, you don't have to have fancy stuff. You can sharpen up a shit DIY B&Q axe. Hey, from Russia, Russian friends, how are you doing? I am the Curious Yogi. Hi, you Curious Yogi. Rhinestone, Sophia, hello. There you go, there's people you should be subbing to. You're learning pyrography. Nice. I'll show you I've only done a tiny little bit of pyrography. I'll move these axes because I'm balancing them all and it's looking fucking shady. But I've done a little bit of pyrography on some wood. So you might like to see that, Suzanne, just for you. I didn't show you that. God, my freaking. But here is the evil duck. So this is a duck head, and if you look carefully, I'll show you on the other camera. If you look carefully, Suzanne, that's pyrography that I've put on as a makeshift feather, as you can see. Using your left hand to learn it. That's awesome. Awesome, Sophie. Suzanne, that's cool. What do you want to try, Sophia? And I'll help you with your scaredness. So yeah, duck head made out of English lime wood on a piece of aged, dried and straightened willow. Not willow, sorry. It'll come to me. But yeah, this is the pyrography on the evil duck. Duck. But yeah, you can see that even that you can use it for feathery type stuff, and it works really well, even for really sort of simple lines and stuff like that. I'll turn top chat on. There we go. All chat. I'm sorry, I'm missing loads of comments. I'm sure I have. There we go. Sounds illegal. It does a little bit, doesn't it, Play-Doh? I still want your hatchets. Mate, about... Oh, can't check camera around. 4 of these came up on eBay the other day and they all sold for under 50 quid. I wish I'd have said something, but I wasn't really in the right space time to do it. But I will look out for something nice for you, man. I'll look out for something for you. Yeah, because it's a once you use one, you're just like, it just works. It's the angle in which the weight comes down in this angle rather than in this angle. So it's not cut in here, it's cut in here because it's perfectly weighted and balanced. Look at that. Right in the corner, just to show you it's not stuck on or anything. That's a perfectly balanced axe, because that's exactly how you will hold it, and that's exactly how you will attack that wood. I'll have a look for one for you, man. Can you carve me a paintbrush? I could, Gav. I don't be any fucking good for painting, but I would definitely. 12 sticky ladies with swollen collars ready for trim sporting their autumn dress. Well, Circle of Life, that's a new one on me, bro. Nice, there you go. Bro, what's a good wood to make a handle for a hammer? ash. Something like ash, maybe even willow, oak, hickory, cedar. They're basically what I would go with. You can make them more ornate. You can make something out of hawthorn. It might not work, but you could try it. But the way I see it, if you make a handle for a hammer, which is something that I actually did, I'll go show you and then I'll shut up and let Carnage take over. I made a handle for a hammer, and that was out of sycamore. I'll go show you. Safely, because I'm rather clumsy. Kift. That's a new word. Kift. I like that, Sophia. What for? What for, Sophia? What do you want to do? And I'll tell you all about it. Carving. Do you mean carving? Thanks, brother. I'll have a look for you, man. Because they do come up on eBay. I'll find something. Yeah, hickory's good. You're right, Matthew. Ash. I would always choose... My favourite wood for anything like that is ash. Here's some ash that's been seasoned, dried. This would make a perfect hammer handle. It's a broken leg, actually, from a stool that I'd never finished, even though it's there holding that box of spoons up. But I would recommend ash, hickory, just as good. Cedar, willow, maybe not as good, but would suffice. But the thing is, if you break a handle, guess what you do? Make another one. By the time you've got one that don't break, you'll be good at it, the way I say it. But yeah, ash is the one I would go with, or hickory. The axe handles I carve are hickory. Yeah, they're always... I don't know whether it's because ash is less available over in America, but a lot of American made axes are hickory, yeah. Hello from Alaska. Hey, Alaskan Critter Cam, how you doing? You good? Nice channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. All the way from Canada. Oh, sorry, from Alaska. That was daft, wasn't it? Shamala. Now, how you doing? You good? I'm just sitting here getting stoned in my tree, smoking some Afghan hash. Lovely. I'm going to let you take over, mate. Oh, pyrography. No. It's a bit smoky. You probably want to like be kind of good enough eyesight to be away from what you're doing. They're very nice kits you can buy now. You've got turnable temperature controls, different nibs and stuff like that. And basically you want to be a little bit away from it so the smoke's not kind of coming straight into your nose. And have decent enough eyesight to do that. You might burn yourself, probably not. And just have an experiment. Go for it. Go buy a kit. Go do it, I say, Sophia. Go try it. You can get stuff off Amazon, eBay, tool shops, Google. Go look for some stuff. I prefer working with wood before it burns. Yeah. I don't know, Play-Doh. Have you ever done anything like pyrography? I only smoke when I'm on fire. Hey, Gavin. Go watch Gavin on the Go as well. If you like English humour, that guy's piss funny. You are from America? No, Lavendran Reddy. I'm from England, in Shield Forest, which is where we're sat right now, right under the major oak. From the province of Quebec, Canada. Nice. You're welcome here, Matthew, anytime. I've seen you around, brother. I know where you hang out, and I know where your friends are, and they're all kosher, like the salt. You're in Ontario. There you go. Matthew and Carnage are just making friends. I'm from South Africa. Awesome. Lavendran Reddy. South Africa. I watched a video today about South Africans being really, really cool and innovative, making car parts. Interesting people, very clever. What is it? Invention is the mother. No. Something is the mother of all invention. The need for it. I can't remember the word. I've got the kit, but I'm too scared to use it. Got a decent full kit and wood samples. So, yeah, get in there. Get it done. Get a video made. Show us all what you do, yeah? Write your name, draw a cat, whatever. Do it. I'll always encourage people to go and do it. You're an awesome person as well, Sophia. You're lovely, so. Ah, okay. Watching from Sri Lanka. Not my YT. Welcome from Sri Lanka, an island off the south coast of India. Welcome, sir. I've done some burning of signs to add some contrast, but not sure if that will be... Yeah, well, I guess it is. I mean, you're talking like blowtorch to burn it all off and make that contrast in the wood. Interesting stuff, man. Yeah, don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. Exactly. You tell us, Sophie. I'm going to show you my hammer handle, then I'm going to bugger off. I've been doing this far too long. So, quick story behind this hammer and how it came to be. So, I got a bit raged with an old hammer handle. This old hammer. This is the old handle off it. Snapped it. I basically wrapped it around this axe block because it caused me a lot of fucking hassle, this axe block did. So, I kind of went and smashed it on the bottom of there. What happened to the head was it went boom across the workshop. Never found it. Didn't know where it was. So I've got some bags in here where I pick up all this wood chip that I end up with after axing out spoons and stuff. And I put it in the fire. Yeah, so I put handfuls of it on the fire, get it going, put some logs on top. That's how I make a fire. What actually happened with a couple of videos, a couple of pirate projects I've done, just starting now. There you go. Suzanne, Sophia, Suzanne. Let's do this. Let's do this about Suzanne. I know you from places. I'm Matthew. Let's do you as well. Everyone could be a mod. Fuck it. Billy, you should be a mod as well. Yeah, Suzanne, Rhinestone Suzanne. Hey, Michelle, how you doing, girl? You good? Good to see you. Really appreciate you being here. I've subbed to you, so check them out. There you go, Sphere. Go sub. Go find that inspiration that you need to be creative. Go do it. This is what I am all about. And this is why I love the people that I've met. Pallado, Mike, Wes, Rhinestone, all those people. Billy, you're the same. And I love all those people that just want to do stuff and create stuff and make, whether it's just videos of the cat, whatever. I think it's just interesting to see what people do. So there you go. Necessity is the mother of all inventions. Yes, Matthew, you can have that spanner just for that comment. Yes, necessity is the mother of all invention. Yeah, so South African, that's where it comes from. But yeah, go do the thing and do each other. I've got a long form video that shows the torching of a sign and several live streams with my sign burning. I did watch some of those, Play-Doh live. I actually watched you make some of those. You were making signs for the kids, yeah? And you ended up making like 3, and then you were like, oh, there's 10 kids, and you ended up making loads of them. Brilliant stuff. Go watch Play-Doh. Everyone who knows. Go watch Play-Doh if you're in the know. How are you, Michelle? You good? It's good to see you here. I really do appreciate you. Anyway, so I smashed this over there and the hammerhead went flying. Never found it. Woke up the next day, cleaned the fire grate out. Guess what I found in the fire grate? The head of the fucking hammer. Yeah. It had gone in the bag of chippings and it had gone on the fire with a handful of chippings. I don't know how I didn't notice that. But I made a handle for it. I made a fresh handle for it. Now this handle, as I was carving it, was twisting and turning. You can see maybe that it's got a right twist in it. This is flat and it's not. It's got a twist in it and it's also got a bend in it. But I hung it in such a way where the bend actually leans the hammer handle, the hammer head and face down a little bit. So I made... get this piece and walk out of here. Useful tool though. So I made a hammer shaft and then I put a wedge into it, made an oak wedge. So that sycamore that was wet, it was so wet when I made it, it shrank loads and twisted as I was making it and drying it. I made it with a plane, used a plane to make it, and then I put a bit of wax over it. It's never let me down yet. It's a mint little hammer. And that's the story of this crazy hammer and why I had to make a new handle for it. And that's sycamore. And it's not, it's only like a 3/4 pound or whatever it is, 3/4 pound hammer. It's nothing, it's a tiny little hammer, it's a medium hammer. Brilliant. I've got, it's extra long, I can choke up on it. Great little hammer. Matthew, you're welcome, mate. I know we don't necessarily know each other, but we see each other around and we've spoken, and I kind of know, I get where you are and where you're from. Good bunch of people. Here we go. Let's make you a mod as well. This is just to show that I appreciate the whole group of people that are American contingency, as I call them. The woodworking, Mike's gang, Wes, all those people. You all know each other. You all know someone who knows someone. And you're all great people. I really like it. Michaela, how you doing, girl? 140 likes. Thanks, Michaela. That's awesome. Appreciate you. Yep, signs for the kids in a Sunday school class. That was right. 9 to 10-year-olds. I did watch some of them. So everyone, if you want to go watch stuff like that, go watch Play-Doh. He's cool. He's a cool guy. He's quite clever and he's pretty funny as well. He's got a right sarcastic, dry wit to him. He makes me laugh. You didn't get notifications. I know, it's all right, Michelle. YouTube, innit? It's a super crazy nice handle. I know. It's just a piece of, it was a branch about that thick. So I actually think, oh no, I split it in half. The pith is just on the edge there. But yeah, bit of wax. That'll never fail me. I could have burnt it, but I kind of just put a bit of wax on it to see what it was like. I'm making it dirty, like, but it's got like a, it's almost straight this way, but it's got like a right bend on it. But I like it because it's made of green wood, and I let it dry in the head. And then if you look at the wedge isn't even set in. It twisted after I'd cut the notch, so it's twisted as it's dried. But yeah, it just shows you can almost make anything. But an axe is a bit different because it's just constant chopping. It's all right, Michelle. I appreciate you being here, man. I really do appreciate you being here, girl. It's good. I have the same hammerhead. Do you? Yeah, it's a pretty much a pattern head. I think it's made by Diamond Tools. You won't be able to see that, but there's a little diamond on there. So it's a Diamond Tools head. It's a pretty cool hammer because it's a little bit bigger than what I'll call like a tack hammer, which usually has a cross peen there, but not so big that you kind of like gonna break something with it. It's a good tapper. I like this hammer. It's good. Ball peen hammer. How are you, Lion? I'm good, Michelle. Michaela, you good? What was that, Gav? I want to see what he said. Shout out, please. Shout out, please. Zaire. Dengu, brother. Dengu. Welcome, sir. Answer me. Gav. Could have burnt it, but only if you wanted to work with Ash. See what I mean about his sense of humour. That's a good shout. Oot. Yeah, ball peen. Yeah. Sometimes the tack ones, the little tack ones, I can talk shit forever. This is what I would call a tack hammer, yeah? Smaller head. A little bit smaller face. But this is a cross peen. That's what I'd use for tacking. This thing's a Stanley 6 ounce. It's so you can get in between your fingers to put a tiny little wood tack in there. So cross peen. But yeah, this is slightly smaller, slightly bigger. And then I've actually got this. This is an ex NCB, which is the National Coal Board. So this is an NCB hammer that was just left to me by my dad. It's got something else scored on there as well, and that's even bigger. So we've got like a large, a medium, and a small. So it's a really nice medium hammer. It's not too small. It's got some heft, but there are 3 different hammer sizes. This one actually needs rehandling because it's got on hot and the head's gone a little bit squiffy, so I'm going to sort that out a little bit. But yeah, we're talking hammer handles for some reason. But this, I love this. It's real nice. I don't know how big it is. I'm guessing if that's a 6 ounce, this is probably about 20 odd ounce. But yeah, National Coalboard. It's been down a pit, that has. It's a fitter's hammer from pit. So it's got a nice long handle and a really nice weight to it. Good for maybe some blacksmithing, something like that. Or knocking nails in. Octopus King, shout out to you. You can shut up now, dickhead. I'm going to school. I'm in grade 8. We have wood carving classes. Awesome. Do it. Go enjoy that. Those hammers are used for panel beating. Yeah, good for making shapes in steel, beating them out, peen hammers. That's what they're for, peening, which is basically squishing and shoving metal and creating shapes like in panel beating. Very clever for an eighth grader. Very clever for an 8th grader. What's your live at now? How many hours you been on? I don't know. I'm going now, mate. 3. I stayed on for an hour. I'm going. I'm going to bugger off. I'll see you all later. Sorry, mate. Carnage. But everyone go sub and find Carnage is pinned in the doobly doo down there. So took me out of my own life. Everyone go find Carnage, get yourself on live, mate. Let's go. 5 hours, Play-Doh. Good work. Yeah, let's go, Carnage. I'm going to be there. Go and start your live. Let's go. Let's all go find Carnage in his live. I'm sorry, man. It's about an hour and a half ago, wasn't it? That's what we do, though. So Carnage is going to unbox 2 brand new knives, number 69 and 70 in Carnage collection. He's going to show us exactly what they are, what they're made of, how sharp they are, and all those fun things. See you in a minute. All right, cool. So anyone who wants to like follow through, go and chat with Carnage, the bladesmith. He's from Ontario, Canada. He really does know his knives as well. He knows the numbers and names of all of them. Like, to me, it's just loads of them. But thanks, Play-Doh. Appreciate it. So I'm going to sign off, let Carnage get on. And that's my little job done for the day. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate he's live now. Carnage is live now. Let's go, people. So thanks to everyone. Thanks to Dave James. Can you see the pinned comment, Dave? Which I believe our friend Sophia put up. Thanks, Sophia, for that. The beautiful Welsh lady. James, if you want to go to the pinned comment at the bottom there, if you can see that pinned comment, if you click on that, I'll take you straight through to Carnage's live, well, to his channel, and then you'll be able to sub and go on his live. So see you, Play-Doh. See you, Rhinestone. Suzanne, thank you very much. See you, Billy Shoe, mate. I'm going to bugger off as soon as everyone else does, so I'm waiting for this number here to drop. I want this to go down, 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 so everyone is in Carnage's live. Go and say hello, drop him a like, even if you're not going to stay. Gavin on the go. Cheers, mate. Go and say hello in there as well to all the other people. I'm going to be in there in 5 minutes when I've had a wee. And yeah, thanks, people. I really appreciate you all. You're all fucking amazing. Thanks for super chats. Thanks to all the crazy people who sent money. It's fucking nuts. But I can waffle on forever. But hopefully, the point of all this is you can turn a shit axe into a good enough axe by changing the angle of the bevel, and you can pretty much axe out, even though it's a bit rough and shit, a fairly decent spoon. So thanks, people. I really appreciate you all. It's awesome. That number's just gone up. I just want it to go down. So go to the pinned comment. Go to Carnage Bladesmith. He's live now. Let's go, people. Just go and say hello. Give him a shout out. Give him a love. And we'll see you all there. Go on then. What are you still doing here? Go to Carnage's live. Come on. What are you doing? Get over there. Or I'll come and axe you up. Get over to Carnage's Live now. Come on. Thanks, people. That's not what he said. Anything can help. You're right, mate. You can do it too. Anything can help. Get over to Carnage's Live, Carnage Bladesmith. The link is in the bottom of the doobly-doo. Thanks to Susan. Thanks to Sophia. Get over there. Let's do it. Let's go, people. And I'm going to disappear. So take care, people. Appreciate you all. Love and all that business. Love you. Bye. Thanks, people. Bye-bye.